Hi guys, it's Retro Nerd Girl. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Glad to see everybody here. That's so awesome of you guys to be here. Hold on one second. One of my other, let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's been a very interesting day, but sorry to everyone who wanted a live stream yesterday for the watch party. I was not feeling well, and I'm feeling a little bit better today. So that is going on. Let's see what is going on in the comments. Oh, Lance says he can hear me loud and clear. That's awesome. And Keith, he says, for the last time of 2023, we can hear you. We can hear you. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks for everybody who is letting me know that they can hear me. This is great. Wonderful, wonderful. Let me start all the way up at the top of the comments because Dell Johnston was here and says RNG and tells everyone don't forget to hit the like button. It's so good to see you, Daryl Johnson. I'm not sure if you're still here, but Happy New Year to you. And John Orchid did something wonderful. He left a $24 super chat. Wonderful, wonderful. He says, here's 24 for 2024. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, John Orchid. You're amazing. And here, I do have a thank you for you that I think would be suitable. Really awesome. Thank you so much. And also happy new year. Wishing you the best for 2024, and thank you again for everything that you've done for the channel throughout the years, and definitely uh, just the growth, just being there for the growth of this channel today. So really appreciate you, and all that you've done for the channel. It's just been wonderful. Thank you. And the nostalgic podcast is here. Says Happy New Year, RNG, and everyone. Yes, Happy New Year to everyone. This is going to be. I don't know how many times I'm going to say Happy New Year today, but this is going to be great. I love saying Happy New Year. It's a wonderful thing to do. And Lance Chafin is here and says hi again, RNG. And yes, I saw him earlier today and on Thrash Pondopon's wonderful stream that he had for the new year. If you guys have not seen that stream, go to Thrash Pondopon's his channel and see that really awesome stream. And at the end of it, he did a really cute little trivia questionnaire, and I think that's always fun on his channel. He does wonderful trivias. It's really cool. And Keith E is here and says, no better place to spend the last 2 hours of 2023. Thank you for doing this so much. Thank you for, I mean, I have so many thank yous for you in particular, Keith E. You're just been so amazing to me this year. A really good friend, and thank you for looking out for me. I really appreciate everything that you've done. Honestly, so thank you so very much, and wishing you a fantastic 2024. That it is amazing for you, and yeah, can't wait to do this again next year. And let's see. Um, and Lance says, "I'm so over 2023. Hope 2024 is better." Yes, I think it's got to be better, right? It's got to be better. And let's see, you guys are talking amongst each other, which is really cool. Kenneth Wilkinson is here. Says hello. How are you, Kenneth? And let's see. And Keith E says, I think champagne is vegan. It sure is. It better be. It better be. And Lance says, mission is a go for launch. Thank you. Oh man, yes. And Lance says, cool intro. Yes. Oh my goodness, it is a lot of fun. I don't know if I can get rid of my intro, but I did say that I wanted to add more to it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the new year. I'm still working on things. And yes, and Kenneth Wilkinson says, good evening, Retro Nerd Girl. And good evening to you as well. Danny Staten is here, says greetings from the Lord. Greetings from happy, and says happy new year to you all. Well, happy new year to you as well, Danny Staten. Thank you for everything. Thank you for also posting my channel link in the chat for Thrash Panda Ponds' channel. It was really nice of you. Thank you. I really appreciate things like that. And Nightwing is here. Hi, the Nightwing. How are you? It says, hey, Retro, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, too. It's so good to see you. Yes, let's see. Um, and let's see. Anything else? Oh, wow. Lord Segal is here. Hello. Can I Marty you? I don't know what that is. You'll have to let us know what that is. And the Nightwing says, I'm glad to finally catch a live Live Dear Retro. Oh, thank you. Yes, I guess it's the time. Where are you um on the Pacific coast? Are you? Because then a lot of people on the Pacific, they can't really get to a lot of um my streams because it's too early or maybe it's too late. I'm not sure. And Nostalgic Podcast says happy 2024. Really great. Thank you so much for being here, Nostalgic Podcast. It's so great to have you. And Lord Sogal says, we love you. Oh my goodness, thank you. So wonderful. Thank you so much. And says, I wish you the best. Thank you so much. You're just really sweet. Thank you so much. Um, uh, and Keith E says, we're in luck. The and Nostalgic Podcast Blast is here. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. And Keith E says, Lordy, Lordy, glad to have you with us. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, my goodness. Um, let's see. And Bonzo Kilborn is here too. Says, Retro Nerd Girl. Oh, what are those emojis? They're stars and I think they're stars and all sorts of cosmic things. Well, thank you so much. Says Happy New Year. Thank you very, very much. And the Nightwing says it's 7 p.m. here. Oh, okay. So you are Pacific. Yes, you're Pacific time. Um, and Lord Sogal says, I'm from Chile. Okay, wow. A very international crowd here. I love it. And let's see. Oh, Gary. Okay, Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington is here. Guys, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Gary, for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Um, let's see. And Bonzo says it's fireworks emojis. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, thank you, Bonzo. It's just coming out looking a little different on my screen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate them. And Keith E says in Tennessee, it's shotguns and fireworks ready already. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna get some fireworks around here as well. So yes, okay, we've gotten through to the greeting for today. Now, I am going to talk a little bit about the year a little bit, but also talk about like New Year's resolutions. I think that's something that's been on my mind. Like, what exactly, you know, when you get to this time time of year, you just want to plan so many things for the future, or maybe not. Maybe you don't want to do anything. You just like want time to continue on. Is there anything in that you guys want to do or accomplish in 2024? Let me know if you guys have any resolutions at all. And Ruby Rage is here. Ooh, I love that name. My mom's name is her name is Ruby. Yes, so good to see you. I got champagne and celebrations and champagne glasses as well. So good. Thank you so much, Ruby Rage. You're awesome. Wow, wow, wow. And Lance says, how have you been, RNG? We'll be around more often. Oh, thank you. So good. I am doing well. Like I said, I haven't really been sick that much, and I did fall sick yesterday, so it was kind of surprising. So I had to cancel like everything I had planned. I had planned a recording that I'm doing and developing a show, and that fell through yesterday. I had to cancel, and also, um, of course, the watch party that we were all looking forward to watching the Fifth Element, and I had to schedule it for tomorrow. So tomorrow at 4 p.m. we'll be watching the first show of the first watch party of the first live stream technically of 2024 will be will actually be this one, right? It'll be actually be this one, but the second one will be uh, uh, the 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 watch party for um, oh my God, my memory is going crazy. The watch party for the Fifth Element. There we go. It came out finally. Gosh. And I got a thumbs up from Movie Rage. Oh wow. So thank you. Yeah, that what a name. What a name. And Darth is here. Hello, Darth says Happy New Year. New Year's Eve retro, and I got an okay sign, a peace sign or okay sign, and I got sunglasses and a smiley face. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. And let's see. And Keith E says, Darth is here. Roll out the alcohol. Okay. Well, oh, I was gonna also talk to you guys. I do have champagne, but before I have the champagne, because I can't drink champagne for 4 hours or or anything like that. So, or even 2 hours. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little mocktail, and I got my little glass here. I'm gonna do this a little tiny glass, and I've got my ginger ale Zevia. I don't know if you could see it. My ginger ale is Zevia, and just crack that open and pour that into the glass here, so you guys can see that I'm actually just drinking a nice bubbly drink. It's so cute. I love it. Um, and what I might do is I'll add a few things in it. I usually add some water drops. I don't know if you can see it, or it might be too much of a glare, but let me see if I can. Yeah, there you go. Water drops, and just do it like a couple of drops. Let me see if I can do it here. It might just all squirt out. There we go. Some water drops it kind of sweetens it a little bit, but it also has this weird this other flavor in it. And then I have cinnamon oil that that I'm gonna put a few drops in. Just a few. And then I'm gonna stir that sucker up just a little, just to mix all the ingredients together. Let me try it. It's good. It's good. It's got like a cinnamon taste to it. It's got like a little bite to it when I put the cinnamon oil in it. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, yeah. And yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see. And oh, you guys are chatting with each other. And Lord, so Gal says, "Happy New Year, my love." Oh, that's so sweet. And and Mr. Lundell's Groovy Movies is here and says, is saying hi, I believe. I think that's a hi. Good to see you, Mr. Lundell's Groovy Movies. Wow, you have such a great channel. Love your channel. Guys, you want to see amazing movies, do check out Mr. Lundell's Groovy Movies. Great, great movie channel to talk about awesome films that have been long forgotten. We I think we've forgotten a lot of these films, and Mr. Lundell does cover them. So if you like old movies, Mr. Lundell's got them. Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, just love your channel. Just love it. Um, and Keith E says, "I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. I figure somebody else has got to be drinking alcohol." Well, maybe, I don't know, not just yet. I think it will be too much to have it right now. Um, and let's see. Uh, and Botanical Brother says, "Happy New Year, Interdimensional Queen RNG, and all you nerds out there." Oh, so great. That's so wonderful. You guys are just incredible. Thank you so much, Botanical Brother. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh, look at the emojis. They got stars. They got celebratory thingamajigs, and we've got champagne. Thank you. And Dart says, you guys have a good one. Happy New Year's, everyone. Well, Happy New Year to you as well. Enjoy yourself this New Year, and have a great 2021. Absolutely. Yes, thank you for visiting us today. And the Nightwing says, I'll be drinking in a bit. Yeah, I have real champagne, so I'm gonna crack it open, but I didn't want to be drinking for like 2 hours. um, and Gary says, I've been drinking port today. Woo! That's the fancy stuff. That's the fancy stuff. And And Danny is saying, Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year to you as well. It's so great that you came by to just say hi and tell us happy birthday. Well, happy birthday to the year, right? Happy New Year to everybody. And Ruby says, ginger ale with cranberry juice punch for me. Ooh, yum. Actually, I had that earlier today. I mixed in a little cranberry juice as well. That yeah, yes. Just to give it a little flavoring. Just have that sparkle, but also have that juice flavor. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, and William Blake Hall is here. Once again, I didn't plan to be here, but I don't want to go outside. So, oh, so great to see you. I'm so glad you were able to make it. Oh, great, great, great. And Jamie is also here. Says Happy New Year's. Hope you're doing well. Yes, absolutely. Oh, so great to see you as well. And Gary says, just made a best of video shorts. Oh, I've got to see it. I have got to see it. Yeah. And Danny Satan has, oh yeah, says put the link in there for Mr. Londell's Groovy Movies. It's absolute. Trust me when I say his channel is amazing. It is. It's really good. Trust me when I say this from the bottom of my heart. Totally. You shall not regret. It's great. And Lance Chafin says, I'm drinking a Sprite. Ooh, yeah. And William Blake Hall says, I'm drinking milk because it goes with the leftover birthday cake. Oh, yes, that's right, your birthday. Happy birthday to you, William. So great that it was yesterday, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday. And I really wanted to really have that watch party yesterday, but I was just way too sick. I could barely speak. And so at least I have my voice back. Like all my glands around my face were so swollen. It was so funny too. I looked like a chipmunk. Um, I looked like a chipmunk. And Lord Segal says, we love you too much. Oh, Lord, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. And oh yes, and look, Lance says happy late birthday, William. Yes, oh my goodness, that's so awesome. Um, and Keith E says, William, may you have all the birthday cakes you can handle for the next 100 years. Oh man. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of birthday cake. And look, Thrash Pondo Pons is here. It says, hey cats and kittens, happy new year, my friends. Oh, so good to see you. I was just talking about your last live stream and how people should definitely, if they haven't gone over there to see it, they should and a heartbeat. So so yes, so good to see you. Happy New Year. It's just a great stream. And then let's see. And Botanical Brother says my champagne is a tall glass of Guinness. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. That'll work, right? Guinness is such a great beer. It's so rich and just has so much flavor. Oh my God. Who is it? It's Chris Gore. Hello, Chris Gore. How are you? My goodness. You've had quite the year. You've had quite the year. So good to see you. Thank you so much for the wonderful super chat, and happy New Year to you as well. I hope that you have reached a lot more success in 2024, and I can't wait to see what's in store for you. You're just fantastic. Let's see if I can get you a nice thank you for your gift. See. Thank you so much, Chris Gore. You're awesome. You are just so awesome. And let's see. Uh, and let's see what else. And Keith E says Thrash Retro is already selling your channel. Maybe Danny should sneak in your link in here. Oh, maybe. But also, guys, I hope everybody here is subscribed to Chris Score's channel. It's really good. It's really good. Tons of entertainment, all sorts of different types. It's good. Just his channel has grown so much in the past year. It's just wonderful, and he did this wonderful series on Star Wars that's just hilarious. I hope everybody's subscribed. Let's see. Gary says, and what's the best TV show and film of the year for chatters in 2023? Um, ooh, it's kind of hard because I don't see a lot of modern things as much as everybody else, so I'm really terrible at really um, uh, sussing that out. But I think Blue-Eyed Samurai really is up there for TV shows. It was really good. It was a really good one. And um, films, I would say Oppenheimer. It's actually a tie between Barbie and Oppenheimer. They were both really, really good. But Oppenheimer is just I hope it I hope they win. Oppenheimer wins for a lot of Oscars because it was really fantastic. But Oscars usually never go the way I imagine it. So, and also I didn't see all the other movies. So uh, let's see. Keithy says the most mentioned film this year on this chat was Groundhog Day. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Or Terminator. That was the other one. And only Michael says, "Yeah, I wonder how that happened." Wow. Uh, and uh, Thrash says, "Retro Nerd Girl, thank you so much." RNG, it was fun. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was a fantastic show. Yes, and William Blake also says, followed closely by the Terminator. Yes, the Terminator was like the one I talked about a lot. It's still my favorite film. And oh, guys, I'm gonna be on the channel called the Table Talk, um, I'm gonna be talking about Terminator 2 and most likely my love for it, but also it's like a how story breakdown and all that stuff. So I can't wait to share that with you once I get the links and stuff for everything. Actually, I do have the link for it. Let me see if I can find it. Um, well, I'll post it in the link later. Let me know if you guys really want me to post it now. I'll do that, but I can do it later. Um, let's see. Oh, Moonbeam 87 is here. Says hi, hey Retro. I'm here to bring in the new year. Yes, absolutely. I've got my little drink going here. It's a mixture of Zevia ginger ale and a few other little ingredients, but it's yum, 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 yum. Mm, yes, yum, 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 yum. But I do have champagne for later when we get closer to the time. Let's see. Um, and And Lord Segal says, "Oh, we love you. You're great. Oh, you're so kind. Oh, you're so kind." And Rash Bandavan says, "The best show, Fargo season 7." That's right, Thrash. You've really taken um, to Fargo. So yes, Thrash Ponds has a great breakdown of Fargo season 7. You can head over to his channel to see all of that, all of those commentaries that he has for that particular one. And let's see. And Botanical Brother says, "What did anyone think of Doctor Who Christmas specials?" Doctor Who is sort of my blind spot. I don't know anything about it, and I don't know anything about it. I saw like the first Doctor Who episode ever, and then that was it. And I've been seeing clips of some other things that seem interesting, but I have not really gotten a chance to get into it. Maybe one day I'll just end up binge watching everything. And Ruby Rage says, saw the K drama zombie flick from pre COVID, Train to Busan. Really good. Wow. Okay. I'm actually going to put that down on my list. Uh, Train to Busan. Yeah, I'm going to put that on my list to see if, one day I have a little extra time. Might see that. And Mr. Lundell Groovy Movie says, best picture is always the one nobody went to see. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. They always pick the ones like what picture is this? And never even heard of it. Um, and and Keith E says the movie nobody saw this year was Polly Shore's movie, but I don't think anyone saw it, even Polly. I don't know what that movie is. I wasn't aware that he even put out a movie. And Moonbeam 87 says, my 200th viewable vid will premiere at midnight. Oh, good for you. Good for you. And Gary says that Blue Eye Samurai made the top 10 on my video. Yeah, I mean, what was it about that TV series? It was just so good. It wasn't too long either. It wasn't too long either. It was really good. So I really enjoyed the heck out of that. And I did. I was actually concerned by the end, and I'm still concerned. I'm like, okay, how are things gonna go down? It looks like she's going to England. How is this gonna play out? So, how is that gonna play out? And Gary says, "R.I.P. Doctor Who." Is it over already? Um, I'm not. Yeah, I just don't know anything about it. Botanical Brothers says agreed, and Gary says if you like Korean drama, moving is a wonderful hero series. It looks. I mean, it's just. I liked almost everything about it, including the animation style. The story was really incredible. Brenda's song was surprised me in this, and really loved all that. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Uh, and the movie says Cats 2019 is still the last film I saw in theaters. Woo! Rub that out of your eyeballs. That's really too bad. Dash Panabon says, what does everyone think of the Shogun reboot? I think it looks amazing. Yeah, it looks interesting. I think a lot of people are excited about it. And I haven't seen, well, it was a long time ago since the first Shogun TV series came out, so I might want to revisit that as well. And Lord Segal says, Train to Busan is a great movie. Let's go on a date. Oh, everybody, or not me, I'm not dateable. Sorry. But I thank you for asking. The Nightwing says, the only movies I saw this year was Black Adam and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Oh, wow. And I actually enjoyed Black Adam. I didn't I didn't see why it didn't do well in the box office, but yeah, it's just not what people are looking for right now. They're looking for something different. And Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, I heard that was decent, but I haven't seen it yet. What did you think about it, Nightwing? Did you like those two movies? And Mr. Lundell's Groovy Movie says, if you want to get into Doctor Who, begin at the beginning, the old black and white episodes from the 60s. Yeah, I saw one or two episodes and I thought it was really good. And I was like, oh, this looks like, this looks like something I could get into. But the time just, you know, just was kind of weird. I didn't get a chance to finish up. So I lost track of everything. And Sin Havoc is here, says, Happy New Year, everyone. So good to see you, Sin Havoc. You've been amazing supporter this whole year. Definitely thankful for you and so glad you're here. Thanks. Thank you so much. You're great. Happy New Year to you. And the Nightwing says, blame Gunny Poo. Who's that? For the Black Adam, uh, for Black Adam, I think for Black Adam. And the Nightwing says, "Retro, this is me, DC geek of all time." Okay, yes, you're yes. Okay, gotcha. and Gary says, "They're showing the actors in Monarch are in that reboot, and my favorite actor in Japan, Tagan Abu Asano, who was in Thor and Zat Zato Zatoluchi." Ooh, this is you're Gary, you're teaching me right now. School me. Thresh Ponderpond says Tom Baker was the best doctor. He was fantastic. I was like, okay, so where can I see more? And I think at the time I couldn't get to more episodes. It was like, and the one episode I saw was on YouTube, and I don't think it's there anymore. But it was so good. I was like, oh, where can I see more? And the next thing was kind of they showed a clip of him changing into the new doctor, and so I was like, oh, okay. And that was the end of it. And Ruby Rage says, Sir Peter Cushing, Doctor Who movies, two are rather good. Oh wow. I need to go and look for these things. I definitely need to look for these things. Hold on for 1 second. I am getting attacked by the monsters of the allergy monsters. So give me one moment. All right, I'm back, guys. And I also wanted to put up the countdown. So let me see if I can find this countdown and put it on here with us as I'm talking. See if maybe this might work. Yes, this is for New York or the East Coast. Just so that we have a little bit of a countdown there. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. Oh, let me catch up with the chat. You guys are definitely going. Um, oh no. No, I can't see it. Okay. Okay. So, Ash Pondapons is saying thanks. Nightwing says, but I didn't really like Mission Impossible. It was great. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mission Impossible. Yeah, seems like it's going to be a good movie. Some people said it was good, but it just wasn't good enough, to be um, outstanding. And so, Moon says, 2019 isn't as bad as 98, but the only direction that was made to make the cat your own Scots with um and Tom Hooper didn't have a clear vision, but the songs came. I'm not sure what this is in reference to. Moonbeam, help me out. What's this in reference to? What are you talking? What are you mentioning? Not sure what any of that is. And Sin Havoc says James Gunn ransom notes for ruining. Okay. um, and oh, Gary's just said that he just subbed to Thrash Pondo Pants, which is awesome. Great. We need like celebration things for that. Like we need a celebration for that. Yay. And let's see what else is going on here. And Lord Sogal says, "Sorry, I didn't want to make you feel bad." You're fine. You did not make me feel bad. I'm flattered. Thank you. Sin Havoc says, "Retro, you gotta get the MCU book. It confirms Gunn's involvement with WB and DC and Marvel Studios since 2011. Oh, interesting." And Moonbeam says James Corden and Rebel Wilson didn't understand what a Gumby cat or the CGI mocap suits. Oh, you mean for Cats, the musical movie? Okay, didn't understand what uh, a Gumby cat is or the CGI mocap suit. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, we may not be able to talk in detail about every movie. I hope not. But let's turn it to movies we did enjoy. Like we got to think about positive, movies that are things that make us happy. And Hitty says above is the link to Thrash's um channel. To Thrash's channel tonight earlier. Yes. So Keith E has put um in the chat a link to Thrash's awesome stream that he did earlier today, which is amazing. It was amazing. And let's see. And Gary said, I started my YouTube channel in, I think that's what you're saying, in 2011. Oh, cool. Cool, cool. And Botanical Brother says, I want to walk down the aisles and married toast. Oh, boy. Yes, you guys are so sweet. But yes, I'm not available. Let's see. Now, yeah, this is the countdown. Let's do the countdown like this. Let me see. Oh, like this. Yeah, I think that's a better look at the countdown. Um, and I'm not sure what happened to my screen, but it got weird. My screen got very strange. I wonder if StreamYard is doing something very different. But yeah, I it just got smaller for me, so I can't see a thing. But yes, this is the New York. This is the countdown for New York. So they've got an hour and 15 minutes left, and they are in full regalia, doing the whole nine. I also have a link here, and I'll link you guys to another like cool celebratory thing. If you have like a multiple screens that you can have up, which is really cool. So you can see the what's going on Times Square. I'm sure you guys have your own um, different ways of looking at it. I do love sort of the countdown to the next um, stuff. um, and the Nightwing says I might do a New Year's gaming stream tonight. Oh, that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. And Moonbeam 87 says, I ran out of space, so I had to put the James Corden Rebel thing in a different comment. Willy Wonka 71 rules. Okay. And Keithy, you just left a link. What link is that for? Let me know. That is for Gary's channel. So we can all visit Gary's channel and support Gary. Okay. Yes, we shall. And Adam says, I watch the Poseidon Adventure every New Year's Eve. If you press the DVD play button at 11:37 p.m., the characters in the movie celebrate the new year at the same time you do watching the film. Cool. That's really cool. Awesome. That is really nice. I did not know that. I did know that Poseidon Adventure did have a New Year's Eve scene in it. And I didn't know that they had one that was that you could time exactly to New Year's. That's a nice little trick, right? I think so. And Gary says, my sister went to New York this year and she said it stunk of weed and sewers and the ball for New Year's is tiny. Oh wow, no. Well, that's too bad. There's some people are enjoying themselves because you know the lights and everything, but if you're not used to it, it could be a little bit much. There's a lot of people there too. And so yeah. And Moonbeam says the Willy Wonka thing was to respect your request in changing the subject. Oh, okay. That was a movie that you liked. Yeah, great. Thank you. And I really appreciate that. And yeah, there's you know, yeah, that was one that I liked. I don't know what else. I actually liked Candy Cane Lane, guys. Candy Cane Lane. That was kind of a unique one. I was very disappointed by Ahsoka, but I did enjoy. Let's see what else. I can just look in my channel and see um, what else did I enjoy. I enjoyed that movie Crater. That was about those kids on Mars that was on the Disney Channel. But now they took that movie and put it on, I believe it's on Amazon Plus now, or Amazon Prime right now. So there's that. I kind of like the family switch. Uh, let's see, what else? Leo was pretty good. Leo was really a surprise. It was really good. Um, I kind of dug Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. I thought it was good. Not the best thing ever, but it was definitely good. And um, Loki. Oh yes, I did love myself some Loki. That series was fantastic. I'm trying to think. Was Loki better than Blue Eye? In my opinion, is Loki better than Blue Eye? I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a close tie, a close tie. And I did enjoy seeing Silent Running with you guys. That was really a great movie. So I was really super happy to finally see Running with you guys. Um, and let's see. And Gary says, I just watched Tetris the film today and I loved it. Okay, Tetris the film. Is it a horror movie or is it what kind of movie is it? Tell me if you could just tell me what kind of movie it is. I didn't even know there was a movie called Tetris until today, actually. Somebody mentioned it. So let me know. And also if you can tell me where I can watch it. Is it Netflix or one of those thing? And movie B mentions Logan's Run 1976. And that's awesome. Let's see. Did you see any new movies or any old movies this year, Moonbeam, that you had never seen before and you saw them for the first time this year and it really was really good? Was there anything that knocked your socks off this year? Oh, wow. Okay, so Keith E also put a link to Moonbeam channel down below. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, giving a lot. I'm so glad that a lot of people are getting to. Uh, oh my goodness! Look who walked in the room. It's Unicorn Rampant Studio. Wow! Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh my goodness! And leaves me this incredible gift of 20 dollars and 24 cents for, of course, the year 2024, and said, I really had hoped to be more present this week, but just had so many days of migraines while also being busy. It's been an incredible year for RNG, and here's to another one. Oh, wow. Thank you. I got emojis. I got a ship. I got an astronaut girl. That's probably me. I got a blue heart. I've got a star, a unicorn, and Santa. Thank you so much, Unicorn. It's so great. I'm so glad that you were able to make it. I know it's pretty late for everybody, but yes, definitely. You have been such a really big part of the growth on this channel. All of the support that you give, not only just in always just being here and again your friendship. Thank you so much. You're so wonderful, so wonderful. And I do have a thank you for you. I do have, oh, I forgot, it's been a while. We're gonna play our our special um one for you, Unicorn. Yeah, that's right. Some unicorns with laser beams. I love it. And yeah, absolutely. Such a pleasure to make your acquaintance through the channel and just everything again that you've been doing for the channel, including like sending me movies and so many like awesome things. Thank you, and thank you for always being so thoughtful and kind to me. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And the work that you do as a moderator as well. Just really, really thankful for all that. Um, and Unicorn says, "I'm sorry for I'm late. I'm listening and just clearing up some dog walking. Oh, cool! It's great. I'm so happy that you were that you were able to make it, and we got the confirmation that LOL, the astronaut girl, is probably RNG. Yes, thank you. Um, and Keithy says, Pittsburgh is officially in the house. Yes. And Unicorn says, woot woot. um, and Keith E says, I'm really not good at these links. Sorry, they're not cleaner. It seems you seem to be doing a fantastic job. So thank you for that. Also, I'm not sure if I've given you, your flowers, so to speak, Keith E, for like truly. I know I maybe at the top of the conversation, I did say, how much you matter to me and the channel. But yes, you're just amazing. So thank you for all of your help here, and trying to do links as well. So I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. And and Blake, William Blake Hall says, "All I ask is for unicorns with freaking laser beams." And as we know, that is from Austin Powers. Yes, 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 yes. And Tracy's here. Hello, Tracy. So good to see you. Says, oh goodness, happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you as well. I hope you are doing very well. Just anyone here, if you guys haven't checked out Tracy's channel, do so. Tracy is just amazing and very sweet and supportive. Thank you for everything. And thank you for your kind words the other night. It really meant a lot to hear them from you. So thank you. And Keith E says, "My goal is always to be outstanding with outstanding. You're just too kind. Oh, you're amazing." And let's see. Uh, uh, Moonbeam says, "Can't think of anything from this year, but I will. But I got Disney Hercules in 1997 and Heavy Metal 1981 for Christmas, and I watched Polar Express 2004 and Rise of the Guardians 2012. You know, that is not a bad roster. That is not a bad roster. Okay, so for the record, everybody, Hercules from Disney is my favorite Disney animated movie. It it breaks me into tears. The only other movie that does the same thing was actually not done by Disney, but now Disney owns it, is Anastasia, which is actually like my number one animated movie. I mean, just break me down into tears. It's just so incredible. Anastasia is like that movie just gets me every time. Of course, heavy metal. Come on, can't get over heavy metal. It's just one of the best. And Polar Express, great story, bad special, bad animation, but great story. Rise of the Guardians, love that story. Great, 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 great. Oh, look who's here! Oh my God, Skywalker the Jedi is in the house. Hello. Oh, you're too kind, too kind. It says happy birthday. I mean, sorry, happy birthday. Happy New Year's, Retro. Love collaborating with you and being able to pick your brain. You're cherished in this space and wish you the best of luck. Thank you so very much, Skywalker the Jedi. You were so great. I really loved our breakdown of Oppenheimer, and I wish we can do more things like that in the future. Love diving deep into movies, and I love your coverage of Rebel Moon so far. It looks really good. I love all of the things that you're doing. So just keep up all the good work. You're so amazing. And thank you for this gift for the channel. I am going to play a little thank you, and let's see which one I can play. This one. Oh man, that kid that's just doing that little dance is just so much. I just love it. Oh my God. And Tracy says, once again, thank you so very much, Skywalker the Jedi. You're amazing. Anybody who's interested in, you're a fan of Zack Snyder and DC content, head over to Skywalker the Jedi's page. He covers it all, and it's just wonderful. I really appreciate his efforts. And Tracy says, I love you. Awesome. I get some roses. Thank you, Tracy. They're so beautiful. Thank you so much. And the Nightwing is saying hi to Skywalker. And let's see. You guys are just being super, super awesome in the chat. Darrell Calhoun is here and says, I'm back. I've been gone for a while. Good to see you. I hope you are having a wonderful night, and definitely Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And William Blake Hall says, Anastasia is the name of my home care nurse. She's Russian. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And Keith E says, hopefully below there will be a link to Tracy's channel. Thank you so much, Keith E. Really appreciate that. Yes. And Gamer Trojan says, is here from Ireland. Okay. So, oh yeah, so he's from Ireland. And let's see, Moonbeam says, I own Don Bluth's Anastasia. Disney owns it because they bought Fox. In the Dark of the Night is a great song. Yes, yes. Very, very amazing. Yes. Anastasia is definitely a tearjerker, but also just amazing. Just amazing. It's one of my favorite movies. Uh, the um, the song "Once Upon a December." I mean, not a dry eye in the room for me. Not a dry eye for me. And Gary says, Rebel Moon just missed my top 10, uh, uh, 10 by 1,000 places. Oh no! Sorry about that. I'm sorry you didn't like it. Well, hopefully, some of the future offerings might be interesting. And Moonbeam says, Anastasia was 1997. Yes. Yeah. And Daryl Calhoun says Giant Iron Giant. I have not seen that yet, so I know that's a surprise. Surprise! I haven't seen that yet, so maybe at some point I will get to see it in 2024 if we're lucky. Um, and um, uh, and William Blake also says I'd be up for an Iron Giant. Okay, to for a watch party. Okay, we'll see if I can get my hands on a copy. And Gary says 4 a.m. in UK right now. Wow, wow, wow. So you guys have had your countdown, and we've only got 57 minutes for the East Coast to get their countdown finished for the new year. This is great. Um, and he says, let's hear what you've all loved and that fell um, uh, and not what fell short. Yes, yes. What did you love this year? Um, what did you love? Anything? Any movies you loved? And like as I said, any movies you saw this year that you haven't seen that you didn't see at and you saw them this year and you're like, oh, where have you been all my life? You know, like Silent Running. Silent Running, you guys made me watch Silent Running and it was super, super good. It was really, really amazing. So yes, I watched that. And also, what other movie was it that there were quite a few. Okay, let me go down the list. There was a Muppets Christmas Carol. I watched that for the first time in 2023. There was Colossus, the Forbin Project. You guys told me about that, and it was so good. It was so good. Oh my goodness, it was fantastic. Oh, and Ruby Rage says it's only an hour away. Wow. The countdown to the new year. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just make sure you've got your champagne or whatever drink you're going to have close by. Maybe the ginger ale and cranberry you mentioned earlier. And let's see. Uh, Mr. Lundell says, one animated movie that brings a tear to my eye is Up. Oh, yes. Oh, it gets me right in the gut. When he's looking through his wife's scrapbook and realizes he never disappointed her. Oh, gosh, Mr. Lundell, you just the tears, they're budding right at my ear, my eyelash right there. I mean, my eyes are leaking, guys. And Daryl says, Watership Down. Oh man, well I heard that was a hardcore movie. Did you see it this year? Was it the one that you saw this year? My goodness, I heard that it's a really hardcore movie. And Moonbeam says Anastasia is a Russian name. Tell your home care nurse uh, how it means welcome in Russian. Oh wow. Um, oh, and the Outcast Creative is here. Says, "Hey, Retro, so good to see you, Lance. How are you?" um, and and uh, let's see. And Outcast says, Happy New Year. Just back in. I can pop uh and say hi if you want. Ooh, that's gonna get me. Well, you can come on if you'd like. It just let me see how much more. Okay, let me just see if I can get this um done. It'll take me a few minutes to figure this out. Something's going on. I've got the ambulance in the background. Somebody got hurt. I hate to hear that. Um, I also did hear um, some fireworks. So I hope nobody got hurt with fireworks. You know how this is. All right, I just put the link in there for you. Um, if you'd like to come on and say a few words. Um, and William Blair Call says, "Freedom is an illusion." And that's from Colossus. What a movie! What a movie! Colossus, the Forbin Project. What a movie! Oh, that was so great. That was such a great movie. Um, and let's hear from Lance really quickly. So I hope you guys don't mind if I veer away from the messages for just a few minutes. And here, let's hear from Lance. Hey,
Happy New
Lance,
Year.
how are you?
I'm literally just back in from celebrating New Year. We had to wait for a bus in the freezing cold for like half an hour. So my friend and I, we turned into icicles. He's just literally just crashed out on the sofa. But I said I was going to come on and say a quick hi and wish you a happy New Year. So yeah, I'll be off to bed in about half an hour.
Aw,
But no, it was a really good night for the most part. It
good.
was really good. Lots of dancing to
Good.
a lot of 80s songs. You know,
You
he
gotta
was
have those.
working as a waitress in a
Oh,
cocktail
wait,
bar.
whoa,
All that
whoa,
fun.
whoa,
Oh yeah, I'm not allowed to sing, am
whoa. No,
I?
no singing. Not
Yeah,
because we're Grinches over here, but YouTube is very particular about that.
yeah, it was a good night, and yeah, there was about 5 of the Outcasts there. Yeah, and they played all the favorite hits of
Oh, good.
80s and 90s. So I'm still slightly posh in my dress. So
Nice.
let me just say Happy New Year to everyone in chat. Wherever you may be in this current time in the world. Did you see the fireworks display in Australia? That they
No.
We watched that. We watched that just before we left because it was on like late this afternoon in UK time. My God, it was amazing. Their fireworks display was just incredible. It went on for like about 40 minutes as well. And then they had that like river of fire, like all coming down from the bridge. You know, where they kind of have all these flames dropping down from Sydney Harbour Bridge into the water. So it's like a flaming waterfall.
Wow. Had no idea they were
That's
into
right near
it.
the end. That's right near the end. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I think you can probably go and see the whole thing on YouTube. I don't know what they do in the American Midwest for fireworks displays, but you said
Yeah,
like you did.
there's fireworks all over the place. Nothing. I think they're even doing fireworks over here. So,
I think Unicorn Rampant Studios is going to send you some flying unicorn fireworks.
Okay.
Especially if he's not, he should be.
You think so?
So you were talking about like movies you saw for the first time this year that you hadn't seen before.
Yes, yes, yes. We were just kind of vibing. And so we're trying to keep it to like what we saw in 2003 that kind of 2023 that really kind of opened our eyes or brand new stuff. It could be old or new. So was there anything that stood out for you
I'm just trying to think.
while you're doing that? I'm
Funnily
gonna.
enough, I watched the Forbin project as well because I was reminded of what a great movie it was. I saw it in the 80s as part of a BBC Two sci-fi. That's when I saw a lot of the old classic. They did a massive thing, one film a week, every week, all sci-fi films from like the 50s, 60s. That's when I saw This Island Earth. That's when I saw When Worlds Collide. That's when I saw the original Invaders from Mars.
Hmm.
And it
Great
was
movie.
part of that. It was part of that season. Um, and I remember I was so surprised at how good the movie was.
Oh,
And
it's
then you
fantastic.
mentioned it on your show, and I thought, oh, I've got to watch that again.
Oh,
I
cool.
hope it's not rose tinted glasses, and I'm just remembering it was really good, but it was
Oh,
actually still really good.
oh yeah,
It's a bit
fantastic.
like a play, isn't it? It's very talking heads, the whole
Yeah.
thing, but
It's got a TV, production style,
yeah.
but it is a TV movie production style, but it's still, like, it's great, storytelling. And Ruby Rage mentions Demon Seed 1977 AI computer goes
Uh,
rogue. Really? I just put it on my list. I just wrote it down, so I
I
have
haven't
not seen that yet.
I haven't seen that since we rented it out on video. I'm just taking off my posh shoes because I've been dancing almost non-stop. My feet are absolutely killing me.
Well,
Um,
I mean, I am envious. I would love to have gone to a party or something.
oh, it was, you know what? It was such a good night, and everybody was on a really good vibe. There was a couple of idiots, but apart from that, it was all good. And gave away some free copies of my book as a part of the promo for the club,
Oh,
and
that's nice.
yeah, it was fun. So
William Blake Hall is thinking along the lines of myself. Says, I always thought you were okay, but you really stepped up on Friday. Thank you very much for that. Yes, thank you so very much for standing, for taking over the show for a while for me while I was trying to get myself together.
no, don't be
You're very
expecting that
kind.
every week now.
I don't think I can handle
Retro's
it.
Retro's Friday night with Lance in brackets, maybe featuring Retro this week.
Maybe
No,
with
it
a
was my
small bit of
pleasure.
retro. uh,
It was I'm just trying to think what else I saw for the first time. I quite liked
mm.
that post-apocalyptic movie, Leave the World Behind. I thought that was quite good. The one with Ethan Hawke and um, was it Julia Roberts?
Oh yeah, I have not seen that movie yet. That
It's on your list, isn't it, to watch?
yeah,
I thought it
I'm
was
gonna
pretty
be
good.
reviewing it on Wednesday.
It's kind of like a clever sci-fi
It was good.
with some really interesting ideas. Some of it we've seen before, but
Hmm. Thrash Pond Pond says, "Happy New Year, Lance."
Happy New Year, Thrash Pondo Ponds. What a
And
great name that is.
isn't it fantastic? And then Moonbeam 87 says, "Hi, Lance." Oh my goodness.
Why have one name when four is always more ideal? Moonbeam 87, Jack Kelly. There you go. Living proof that
Hmm.
it works. Um, Great minds think alike, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It is. Yes, it's 4:14 a.m. But there's no way I'm going to sleep for at least another hour because I've literally just got in and I'm kind of like really juiced.
Oh, also, I want to say hi to Darth Plato. Happy New Year's, Darth Plato. You're just awesome. So great to see you here.
Happy New Year, sir. He likes the historical movies like myself.
Oh, yes. He's an expert, I would say, at all of it. So thank
That's
you
a
for
that's
being
a
here.
that's another show that I watched avidly in 2023 was For All Mankind.
Okay.
And
Yes.
I really rate that show. I really like it. I think when it started, it was commissioned in that time when everything was very woke, but it got turned into a really good, well balanced, well written shows with a lot of good male and female characters. So it started off as something that could have gone really bad,
Hmm.
and they they pulled back from that just in the nick of time and just made it into a really good, well balanced, believable drama about
And-
how the space race would have turned out differently if Russia had been quick to put a woman in space. Then America would have had to have done the same, like really quickly, to
Mhm.
prove that they can also put women in space. And it's just how that one event changes the whole timeline of the space race, and it's really well done. I really like it as a
Oh, good. I'm
show.
gonna have
Yeah,
to check it out. It just right
yeah.
now, it seems like it's so much to chew on because you've got season 1 and where are we up to? Season
You've
what?
got you've got season 4. Each
Yeah, so
season
it seems
covers.
like you got some catching up to do, but maybe one day when I
But
have a little extra time.
each season covers roughly a decade of like real history.
Mhm.
But you could watch a season, you could leave it for a month, and then come back and watch. Each season is very self-contained.
Okay.
It's got the same characters in, and not all of them survive, of course.
Mhm.
Those seasons of themselves are kind of like, this is the time capsule of the 60s, this is the 70s, this is the 80s, and I think we're kind of going into the early 2000s in season 4.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah, we'll catch up on we'll have to catch up on that.
yeah, it
Tracy
is good.
says that Mr. Lance, you look great, and Gary says UK love to Lance.
Oh man,
Um,
the man with possibly the best name on
isn't it
YouTube,
like yeah, Banjo
Gary
Sandwich,
Bando Sandwich Worthington.
Worthington.
Yeah,
Um, and William Blake Hall says, "Happy 2024, Lance. It's already
it is.
2024 in where you are.
Yeah.
You're already in next year, so you're so
Everybody
and
that I was with was so like really, daunted about 2024. They kind of didn't want it to come. They were clinging on to 2023 for as long as possible. And the
awesome.
night went
And
by so fast as well. Before we knew it, the club was closing.
oh no, yeah, that's what when you're having a good time. And
Yeah.
Ruby Rage has some fireworks for us, and so does Unicorn Rampant Studio. And Tracy says, I saw the Australian New Year's fireworks near the Opera House. So she got a glimpse of it too.
Damn, if you were actually there, that's one of my goals in life is to be 1 year is to be in Sydney and see the fireworks
Oh, yeah,
and be on one of the boats in the harbour. I want to be on one of the boats in
that
the
sounds
harbour.
like, yeah, that sounds like
Yeah.
a good time. And William Blake Hall says, RNG, I just realized Strange Days is an ideal New Year's Eve movie with wild science fiction, crime drama, long but great, one of Angela Bassett's best roles.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. That's an absolutely fantastic science fiction film. I think it's of kind of like believable sci-fi future movies after Blade Runner. That's probably my favorite type of sci-fi film of that category.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wait,
sort of.
that's one I have not seen yet, so,
It,
that's on my
it's
list.
it's sort of set now. Like I think it's set in. It might be set in the millennium 2000, but it's in the future. People buy glasses and they get clips for the glasses, and it's like living an alternative reality.
Ooh,
But
okay,
then of
I'm
course
in. So
that's
why didn't
that's o-
anybody tell me this sooner?
but that's open to abuse. What you're basically doing is you're living a segment of a life of somebody else's memories.
Oh, cool.
So that can be anything from fun stuff to everything else you can think of. And then somebody's murdering people through the clips, and
Ooh,
but it's
maybe I
it's
don't
it's
wanna see
it's a
it.
really it's a good sort of sci-fi murder mystery thriller.
Well, okay, well, maybe I'll think about it.
No, I think you
Alright,
like
Gary
it.
says
It's not too gory or explicit or anything.
okay.
It's just the implications of it are quite severe. But no, I think you'd like it. I think you'd like the film. I really do.
Well,
Good movie.
Gary says, "The Iron Claw made me cry." So yeah, that I've heard really great things about Iron Claw. Have you seen that yet?
It's not out over here yet, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
And Moonbeam says the Space Needle sets off fireworks every year. Oh, I didn't know that.
hmm.
And Daryl says the Foundation series was good. Oh, yeah, I didn't even I
I,
heard about it, but I didn't hear much about it
I
in the
saw season 1, and I thought it was a good show with some really good visuals and a lot of strong ideas. But I think it's quite dependent on people having read the book series, because I had a hard time following it and what was going on. And I sort
Mm-hmm.
of, about halfway through, I started becoming disengaged. Now, that doesn't mean
Oh.
that it's not worth your time, because it's the sort of show that if I felt I had time to go back and rewatch it, I'd probably enjoy it more like the second time, because I'd be able to take in everything that's happening.
Mm.
But I do think there's an assumption there that, hey, if you've read the books, you won't need as much help. You know, well done. I mean, good show, well done. Visually very interesting, some good performances, but some not so good performances actually as well, to be honest.
Okay.
So it's a
Daryl
mixed
says,
bag. It's a
I
mixed
watched all of Altered Carbon and Black Mirror this year and
Oh,
have never heard of those.
Altered Carbon, I highly recommend. That's Joel McKinnon, who who's also in For All Mankind, who was also in the RoboCop reboot. It's kind of a cross between Blade Runner and RoboCop. Very high-end action sci-fi show. Lots of great action sequences. First season of Altered Carbon's really good. I really liked it. Black Mirror, you know.
And Tracy says, still love my old school Doctor Who. Oh, okay. So I need to look at some of the old school Doctor Who. I haven't dived into Doctor Who yet. And Thrash Pounder Ponce is gonna have to bail RNG in chat, friends. Oh gosh, Happy New Year, Thrash Pounder Ponce. Have a wonderful one. I can't wait to see what happens with your channel in 2024. I'm sure it is gonna just take off. You have such a good channel there.
Well, that
And
reminded me, when we went out, I was 20 subscribers away from 3,000 actually.
oh well,
I wonder if I made it.
yeah, you may, maybe you go to bed and wake up and there's a nice gift of 3,000 subscribers. And let's see. Mr. London's Groovy Movie says Colossus the Forbidden Project is great. I might suggest Andromeda Strain, which I have not seen yet. So let me put that on Andromeda
I've got
Strain.
13 to go.
And let's see, Andromeda Strain, When Worlds Collide. That's another one I saw this year, and it was so good. It was so good, guys.
Right.
If you haven't seen When Worlds Collide, it's so good. I loved it.
I'm actually surprised they've not remade that film.
Um,
I think when they did the Day the Earth Stood Still remake with Keanu Reeves, if that movie had been a success, I think the next one they would have remade in that style
would have been When Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
Okay. And he also mentions Demon Seed for classic sci-fi movies. Yes. It's awesome. Yeah, they're wonderful. The only one I haven't seen was the other two is Andromeda Strain and Demon Seed, which is I just have them on my list here, so those are going to be some priorities for me. I got to make some priorities. And let's see. And William Blake Hall says, "I'm with you on the Andromeda and Worlds." Yeah. And then let's see if there's anything else. And yes, Keithy says Lance is there in 2024, so you can tell us what's going to happen.
What's going to happen is it's cold and I got stuck at a bus stop for a really long time. Don't go and get the bus.
And Darth Plato agrees with you. For All Mankind is a great show. First season did a stupid nod to defund the police nonsense. But otherwise, it seems to be good. We'll have to take a look at these things.
I think that the first season they were trying to figure out what they were doing with it, and there were probably some competing creative elements within the team. And I think by the end of the second season, the show knew what it was doing. There's some episodes in the first season that are really good. I mean, there's an accident thing that happens. I think it's in episode 6, and just suddenly it comes out of nowhere, and it's so well done. But yeah, it's a good show. That's Angela
Okay.
Bassett's in Strange Days.
Yes, in Strange Days.
Yeah,
Not in For
not
All
in.
Mankind.
No, not yet. But there's still time.
And Tracy's Fractured History and More says, well, it's time for me to bow out and be with my hubs. Have a great New Year's, everyone. Oh, gosh. Happy New Year. Thank you for spending this time with us today. And you just making your acquaintance this year has just been fantastic. And I wish you a wonderful 2024. Take
Yeah,
care. Happy New Year.
same Tracy, and I think Retro said you started a channel, so you're welcome on my channel anytime. If you
Yes,
like to do a collab.
yes, she's got a great channel for that she's just gotten started and it's going well.
Excellent.
Yeah. And Dan Candy says I had the same problem with the Ten Commandments. Uh, mm, mm, okay. I'm not sure, but Dan Candy, so good to see you here. Not sure what the problem, which problem that was, but let us know.
Me,
Let's see.
me and Alex actually watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It was the first time he'd seen it since he saw it the
Oh,
first
cool.
time.
Oh, cool.
And we couldn't work out what version we were watching. I think it was the director's cut because there were bits in it that were not in the original release, but,
Oh,
but there were special edition bits that were missing. So I think it was the director's cut, which was the final cut that Stephen did at the end, because there are 3 versions of it.
oh,
But
yeah.
it's man, it's such a good movie. We really loved watching it. We were up until 3:30 a.m. last night watching that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Also, Dan Candy, let us know what were your favorite things that you watched this year. We're trying to find the favorite things that people are watching, had watched this year and or liked, or were introduced to. Not doesn't necessarily have to be a new thing. And Mr. Landau Groovy Movie says Altered Carbon was excellent. Netflix made a
Yeah,
mistake in canceling it.
I,
Okay.
I I agree. They definitely could have done one more season. One more season would have been good. Oh, you're right, Alex. My friend is coughing. Yeah, I have some more water.
Okay. Well, I had to write that down because
It's
and
good, yeah, it's
Kate
good show.
Carlisle is here. How are you, Kate Tal? Oh, what time is it where you are? Did you experience New Year's already? Let me know. It says hi, Retro Nerd Girl, and Happy New Year. So good to see you. And Harry Sullivan is my favorite all-time companion. Oh, you mean Doctor Who?
That's
Okay.
that's Harry, who was with John Pertwee's character, I think.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm totally not. I don't know anything about Doctor Who,
Yeah.
but I shall get into it one day. And I want to start from the beginning and work my way. And Moonbeam says, imagine the torch of the Statue of Liberty being a Christmas tree and fireworks coming from her. It gives you an idea of the Space Needle. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Um, and Ruby Rage says, yes, when worlds collide. Yes, it's great. It's great. Love it. I may be airing my first impression review of that movie soon on the channel. So look out for it. It is actually I was really impressed by that movie. And Darrell says I found a copy of the book Altered Carbon published in 2002. William Gibson vibe. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Oh, look,
very cyberpunk.
BK on the air is here. Says, Happy New Year to RNG and everyone. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. I got
That,
firecrackers. I've got bombs.
does that stand for Burger King? Burger King on the air.
Oh no, it's BK on the air. And it's
But
a
what does the
great
BK stand for?
I believe it's like an the name his name, but he does wonderful interviews and
Oh,
talks about retro things on his channel. So if you guys want to check it out, go to his channel. He's a wonderful content creator,
Oh,
and definitely should have way more subscribers than he does. So do check it out. I do think he has one of the best channels on YouTube. And we got champagne, and we got those. We've got we've got all sorts of really cool emojis. Thank you so much, VK, on the air. Really appreciate you,
I
and
just
I'm so
gave
glad
you
that you
another
listen.
subscribe, BK.
Awesome, awesome. Oh my goodness. I need like a little something for when people subscribe to others, like a little celebratory thing.
We'll just do
I'll
like a
find
little
something.
dance, like.
Yeah, like a little something. And here's something. Maybe I do have something. Let's see. Um, hey, this. Yeah, just a little something. It's so great. I'm glad that you subscribed. And Botanical Brother says, "I never seen a drama to strain. She's from another dimension, y'all." It's great. And well, we can still time travel to 2023. Can you? Can you time travel?
Well, I wish I could, because there's quite a few things I'd change in my life if I could time travel.
And
Um,
Joseph Begay is here. How are you, Joseph? So glad that you were able to make it today. It says good evening, everyone. Yes, and Happy New Year to
Happy New Year.
you. And
Is it New Year in 29 minutes where you are?
it's New Year in 29 minutes in New York. So I have another 2 hours to go.
Oh,
I
damn.
mean
Yeah,
another hour. Sorry, hour and 27 minutes. But
I was going to say, if it's in 29 minutes, I'd hang
this
on.
yeah
But
this is for New York,
New
in which
York.
I have we're gonna celebrate a little over here first. For my East Coast people, just want to make sure that they had a little some
Thanks for that.
celebration.
Thanks for that, Joseph. I've just seen his comment in the chat. I look forward to seeing that little Lance dancing video with dreaded apprehension.
Oh, okay. Let's clue everybody in on the comment. Sorry, to make a video of Lance doing a little dance whenever I make a gift membership. I don't remember that request, but we'll have to see about that.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
remember either, but I'm game.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Can you do a little dance right now? Hold
Oh,
on.
I don't know.
You,
Now you
you
put me on
just
the
got
spot.
through dancing for everybody. Now, okay, great, great, great. I will clip that, and there will be hopefully a dance um, thing for. See if I can get
Ah,
everything back to the way it was. Very tough. All right, let's see.
I don't like being spotlighted for more than 10 seconds.
And maybe I can get you to dance one more time.
Oh,
um, let's see. I'm just going to zoom down. If I miss any important uh, uh, comments, please just repeat it. Darth Plato says Harry Sullivan was early to Tom Baker. Okay, yeah, Tom Baker. I saw a few. Like, at least I know I saw the first episode of him,
actually, yeah,
and I was impressed.
he was with Sarah Jane, wasn't he? That's right. I
Yeah,
remember now.
and Darth says that he was only in 5 episode runs. Cattell says 12:27 p.m. on the 1st of January. Happy New Year. Watching the Magnificent Seven now. Ooh, nice.
Good choice.
And
Do
and
love that
Joseph
movie.
says, I'm trying to keep above the snow in Anchorage. So it's 1928 here, 45, 4.5 hours before midnight. Oh, cool. Um, and Darth Plato says, I think Harry Sullivan was the only doctor companion that was actually a doctor. Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he did have some sort of
Cool.
medical. Um, yeah, he had some sort. He had like a little medical bag with him in some episodes, maybe. Like
And Ruby Rage
doctor's
says,
doctor's bag.
And Ruby Rage says there's a book that was the sequel to When Worlds Collide, Afterwards Collide. Ooh, they would love to know about that sequel. What happens to them when they go on that other world?
That could be
Uh,
really that could be really interesting.
yes, and all the creatures they may have encountered, and kind
Yeah.
of also. Oh my God, I forgot about Scavenger's Reign. That was so good. Love that series. That series was amazing.
Oh, that was an anime, right?
Yes. Oh, so good. It was so good. Scavenger's Reign. Um, Swandel's Groovy Movie says, if you haven't seen it, try out The Island of Dr. Moreau with Burt Lancaster and Michael York. You know that's my favorite. I love it so much.
That's not the same as the Val Kilmer one, I take it.
Oh, that one was kind of a hot mess, but it was also I enjoyed it. For reasons maybe they didn't mean for it to be enjoyed. But yes, the Island of Dr. Moreau, the old school one from the 70s, was just oh so good. I remember my mom also loved this one as well. So
I don't think I've
and
seen that version. Um,
yeah, it's really good. Michael York, you'll love it. Um, and Darth Player says it's 8:30 here, and people are already setting off huge firecrackers. Yeah, you know that they are just I don't know
well,
firecrackers and
I'll stay with you until the New York
oh well,
midnight.
awesome. Thank you for doing that. Yeah,
Uh,
Keith E says got a text message from Hooper. He's ready to push the button at midnight in Times Square. Awesome. And Moonbeam says that Andromeda Strain was based on a true story of German warfare. And Dan Candy,
that's
oh,
right.
you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Actually,
And it says sends $4.99 for dance lessons.
I'm not sure my dancing skills are worth $4.99.
But if
There's a really good mini series of the Andromeda Strain that they made in I think it's the early 2000s. I've got the DVD box set of it.
oh, okay. But before we go further, let's give Dan Candy a nice little thank you.
Mm.
It's so funny that there was dancing at the end of this that video.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
thank you so much, Dan Candy. We're picking up some moves from that video.
I was proper on the dance floor tonight. I didn't want to get off at one point. It was they put on one of your favorite songs, then another one, then another one, then
Oh yeah.
oh, I better go and have a break now. And you go to move off the dance floor, and then like an even bigger favorite of yours comes on, and you're like, no, I can't leave now. I have to dance to this.
Which one was your favorite song to dance to that they
Um,
played?
Probably of the ones they did tonight. Always on My Mind by the Pet Shop Boys.
Oh, nice.
Um, the Prodigy, No Good Start the Dance.
Okay. Went for
Um,
that new age stuff
yeah,
there.
and
Love that.
there's that other dance one, but I can't remember the name of it. But it's the one that all the girls get up and dance to it and are screaming the lyrics, and it's always really fun.
Aw, that is so sweet. Yeah, I do love all those really cool new wave songs from the from the 80s. They were really great. Um,
It's good.
uh,
It's great because you know them all, so you're like,
yeah, yeah. And yes, thanks again, Dan Candy. Really appreciate it. And Botanical Brother says, blow us a New Year's a kiss RNG at midnight. Maybe, yeah. I don't see why not. And let's see.
I
And
would
thank you
also
so
blow
much,
you a kiss
Keith
if you're
E.
lucky.
What? Say that again?
I said I'll also blow him a kiss if he's lucky.
Yes. I think that was the main reason. And Keith E says, "No time like the present to hit the like button," and I absolutely agree. I keep telling you guys that in order for the algorithm to get my content out there for more people, they have to know that you guys actually like what you're seeing. So please do hit that like button, and it really helps the channel very, very much. Really appreciate any likes I can get myself. And uh, let's see.
I'm just going to go and take my contact lenses out real quick.
Oh, you're wearing contact lenses?
Yeah, so I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back. I won't be.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me remove him for a moment. And Darth Vader says the Disco Inferno, and Josephine Gay says the slow pace of Andromeda Strain made it hard for me to appreciate it when it first came out, but it became a center point of my interest in hard science fiction. I'll see. Okay, I I can't wait to see this. I'm getting more and more excited to see Andromeda Strain. I really like that. And then, oh, Joseph says that he's number 29 as far as likes are concerned. Thank you so much. Thank you. And let's see. Mr. Londell's Groovy Movie says, I've always attributed the pace of the movie to the time it was done. Yeah, a lot of those older movies are just slower pace. There's no way around it. I just saw an old movie yesterday. I can't tell you which one it is. I want to leave it as a surprise. But yeah, the pacing was a big issue in London. So there wasn't much serious sci-fi being done in Hollywood, so it's just kind of clunky in spots. Well, I hope that it must have something that really shines through, no matter what. So I'm really looking forward to this movie. I've heard nothing but great things about it, and it's just been incredible. Dan Candy says, "How long will you be on tonight? I'm stuck at work." Oh no, I will be on for at least another 2 hours for sure. Well, maybe hour and 17 minutes. Because we got 17 minutes till East Coast says it starts their countdown. It's almost there. Wow, wow, wow. The clock is counting down quickly. And William says Andromeda Strain. Uh, uh, Andromeda Strain. Andromeda Strain hero's name. Hal. Oh, really?
Yeah, that film is quite slow, but I saw it at an age where I was just able to appreciate it.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing from Mr. Londell and
It's got that
Joseph Gay.
Forbin project kind of pace and
Oh, I'll be
tone.
fine with it. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like I'll
no,
be
you'll
fine.
like it. And
Yeah.
the performances of the three leads are really good.
Ooh, I can't wait. You guys are making me excited for watching this in 2024. And Katie says, I read The Andromeda Strain in 1970 and in eighth grade. Oh wow! I didn't know there was a book to this.
Yeah, wasn't it the guy that wrote Jurassic Park? Didn't he? I might be wrong, but
No.
is that not a Michael Crichton?
Well, let
I'm
me
gonna look
know.
it up. I'm gonna look it up actually.
Okay. And Joseph Begay says, good point. I'm reminded of 2001 A Space Odyssey, 1968. Oh my God, I'm going to love it then. I'm okay with slow pacing if it's like intriguing sci-fi. There's
Yeah, there
something
you
about
go. It was a novel by Michael Crichton in
it. Michael
1971,
Crichton.
and it was the first novel he wrote under his own name, but it was his
Oh,
sixth novel.
oh wow, had no idea.
Novel number 6, but the first one under his name. Huh.
Oh my gosh, and Mikey Lito is in the house. Hello, Mikey Lito. So
Lito.
great to see you. Says hello, Retro Nerd Girl, and all happy New Year. May 2024 bring peace, joy, civility, civility, and sanity. Thank you so much. I hope so too. Civility and sanity. We do need all these things, including peace and joy. Absolutely. Thank you so much. So good to see you. And yeah, Darth Vader's like Mikey Lito's in the house. And yeah, and Keith E says, yeah, it was the same guy who wrote just Jurassic Park. Yeah, Michael Crichton. The his first best-selling novel was Andromeda
Yeah.
Strain. And Michael Lito says, when 2024 hits your area, I'll be in the middle of my New Year's Day marathon when Harry met Sally, and what's up, Doc? Oh, cool.
Yeah, there was a time where every New Year's Eve I would always watch When Harry Met Sally.
Oh.
Probably like the first 8 years after it came out. I absolutely love that movie.
Now, does anyone actually watch the Poseidon Adventure on New Year's? Because the only thing is that's a disaster movie. You want to watch that?
Funnily enough, I think the first time I saw that movie, I think it was screened on New Year's Eve.
Yeah? Okay. It's really funny, but yeah, we were talking about it earlier, and someone mentioned that if you play it at a certain time period, it'll match up right to the New Year's Eve countdown. Really interesting.
It's a
Um,
great film.
and
I've own it on DVD.
and Ruby Rage says Michael Crichton, so much talent. Yes. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. It is just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And Joseph Gay, What's Up Doc 1972 is one of my favorite Barbara Streisand movies. Wow. Okay. I'm going to write that down. I have not
That's so
seen that.
funny when somebody else mentioned that film. I just immediately pictured that it was a Bugs Bunny feature film.
That's what I thought too. I was like, what's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
But yeah, that sounds really cool. And what was the other one that it was when Harry met Sally? And I haven't seen that movie in years.
That's a great film. It ages really well because it all just everything about it still works. You know.
Yes. Let's see. And and Dan Candy says, I've never seen when Harry met Sally. Well, it's been a long time. I forgot all of the everything that happens, but it is a long movie, is it? Or is it really long? I
It's
remember it
about
being really, really long.
2 hours 10, I think. It's definitely 2 hours because
Oh, I'm thinking about Who's Got Mail or We've Got Mail.
Oh, that's a different.
Yeah, and then it's like a long emails for like a span of a couple of years. And Darth Plato says, was there ever a Y2K disaster movie? I don't remember.
I think there was a film.
2012, I think there's one.
There was a low budget movie. In fact, wasn't there? I think there was even one called Y2K, if I remember rightly. But
Oh, really?
yeah,
Because I remember the one for 2012, and that there was a disaster movie for that. And Mikey Lito says, "What's up, Doc? Sends me to bed. Happy, Joseph, and yes, RNG. I watched the Poseidon Adventure as part of my New Year's Eve marathon. Oh wow, that's cool." And Keith E says, "I'll have what she's having." Yeah, that's the big joke of Harry Met Sally, when Harry Met Sally, and Mikey Lito says Bunny is in it for only briefly.
on the
Really?
telly.
And what's up, Doc? Okay. Oh, and look who it is. It's Sean Innes says hello again to most of you. Happy New Year's Eve
Happy
to
New Year,
all.
Sean.
Yes. Oh gosh, so good to see you, Sean. It's so wonderful. All right. Happy New Year. And let's see. And Dan Candy said, isn't it the one where the guy named Harry meets a girl named Sally?
Funnily enough,
That's a nice one. Nice one.
I just checked the running time of the movie, and it's only 96 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay.
when I first saw the film, I saw it at a film festival, and it was the first ever screening of it in the UK. And I swear I saw a cut that was longer than that, because I remember the film. It wasn't like the film felt long because it wasn't any good. It just felt very like, because it went through a really big time in the within. There's like a 20-year journey in the movie.
Okay.
And so it felt like the journey was really big and quite long. I'm just wondering if I saw a longer cut. Maybe
Is
it just
this
didn't.
is from When Harry Met Sally,
Yeah.
right? They go through a long bit of years, or is this when
There's
We've Got
it's
Mail?
set over about 20 years, because they're teenagers when they meet at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah,
They're 19, and then when they get married, they're in their 30s. So,
yeah.
um,
Okay, yeah. That's what makes it feel long because there's like you go through.
but I've just read there is a version of it, an anniversary version of it with 8 deleted scenes on a DVD. So maybe the version I saw of it had those scenes in it.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you get a longer cut at a festival. Sometimes then they go and recut it before release. That does happen occasionally.
Okay, and William Blake Hall says the heist movie Entrapment starring Sean Connery was about the millennium. I did not know that. I had no clue. And Sean Ennis is saying that Lance is speaking to us from the future, huh? What's it like in 2024?
It's really similar to 2023, except it's one day later.
Ah, all right.
I'm now thinking of all the work I've got to do this week.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just found out today that I'm behind on everything, and so that's fun. But I was like, okay, we're not gonna go back and try to do everything we didn't do. We're just moving forward as if we did. And Mike Lito says, "What's up, Doc?" Has absolutely nothing to do with the New Year's, but it's hilariously funny and always leaves me happy. Oh, that's so nice. Yes, oh, that's great. I used to always on New Year's Day, always like at midnight or somewhere after midnight, play Groundhog's Day. I always loved playing that one because it is a feel good movie for me, and just that turnaround at the end, I was just for some reason.
It feels like a Christmas movie, I think.
Yeah, it does have that feeling of wintertime and all that. So I used to always do that. Um, And Sean Innes says, Lance, you're messing up my minimalist time travel fantasies. How dare you?
Well,
Oh, man.
the future looks
And
much the same.
yeah. And oh, and Ruby Rage says, a toast to Steamboat Willie will go into public domain in 2024. Okay, yes, yes. Here's to Steamboat Willie.
Is
He's
that
going
the
to.
um? Is that the first film with Mickey Mouse?
Mhm.
So if that goes into public domain in 2024, that probably
Yes.
means that we're going to get a Steamboat Willie blood and honey nonsense
Yeah.
horror film.
And I
Just
think I
the fact that
I
it's, you know,
yeah, and they won't be able to use Mickey Mouse, but they will be able to use Steamboat Willie.
that's
Um,
kind of weird, because surely it's well, I suppose, yeah, I don't understand how Steamboat Willie becomes in public domain, but Mickey Mouse doesn't. But then I guess he was trademarked separately as a character, maybe.
yeah, yeah, there are certain things they can't do, and also I think even if they even if they did, they have to make it clear that it has nothing to do with Disney. So,
Mm.
and that at least that's part of the legal stuff that I was able to comprehend. Joseph Begay says, I used to live in San Jose, California, which is south of San Francisco, so it reminds me of my youth. Plus, like Mike Evito said, it's a fun watch. Oh, so sweet. Okay, well, I have to watch that one day. And Mike Evito says, I have a 24-hour marathon of Groundhog's Day. Oddly enough, Groundhog's Day interrupted only by the actual Groundhog's Day celebration from Puxatawny, PA, in the early morning. Aw. And uh, and Katie says, Lance, you need to book Steamboat Willie now.
Mm.
And yeah. And Ruby Rage says, no doubt, Steamboat Willie Chop Chop. Yes, he's going to be a terrifying character that's living in the walls of your home. That's another like trope that's been going on for a while now. Oh, where the countdown is getting closer with 4
Yeah.
minutes left. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! And now my screen is doing some wacky things. Yes, so I do have a little special thing to play for when the ball drops. So
Can't you tune into the New York fireworks display, or would that be illegal for
that would
YouTube?
be that would get some copyright issues. I suppose, and even if so, I do have a channel. Well, here, if you are wanting to see that, I do have a link that you can see some things that are going on. Oh wow!
Yeah, I've just got it here actually.
Which is
Times Square live ball drop.
Yeah, it's a nice coverage that they're doing, but this is just for us. This is just for us, and I actually have. Let's get the. I've got the real champagne for when it turns 12 o'clock.
No more alcohol for me. I was so drunk when I got off the call we did the other day. As soon as I got off the call, when I went to get up and go to the bedroom, I thought, I think I've drunk a bit too much. My head is spinning. What's going on? Retro, terrible influence.
I'm a bad influence. But yeah, look at the time. It's coming down fast. It's like the last 10 minutes, it goes so quickly. So quickly. Oh, look who just showed up. Krabby Patty is in the house. This is the perfect time to order pizza and complain you ordered it last year. Yes.
I'm gonna have a pizza. I'm gonna have a pizza before I go to bed.
Aw.
I bought one. I bought one especially so I knew I could cook it when I got home.
All right, let me fill up I'm gonna do my for the East Coast. I'm gonna do my Zevia drink.
Oh, I've got some H2O ready to toast.
It's got some H2O ready. It's a minute left.
Yeah,
yes,
I've got the ball on camera here.
And Mikey says 2024 is taking 26 hours to run through 38 time zones. Yes, oh gosh, yes. And Joseph Gay says going to try to avoid opening the open bar as best as I can tonight when I leave for the company get together. Oh, that is so nice that you guys are doing that. Yeah, it's hard to avoid the
free drinks are always a hazard.
Yeah. It's hard to just have one drink, but or I sometimes I would do like one drink and then one glass. Oh, we're down to like literally the last few seconds.
Yeah, here we go. Just checking out my various. Oh, that's a better view. I've got a better view now.
Oh wow, 39 seconds.
Everybody's got their phone up.
Like at Times Square, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gary says that he has the port a half a liter of port done. Wow.
Right, here we go.
Oh boy.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One.
Happy New Year,
Happy
New
New
York.
Year to the East Coast. Love you guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys. I wonder why this keeps going.
Right, well, on that note, I think it's time for me to have my pizza and go to bed.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us.
That's okay. I hope I didn't
It's
disrupt
going.
your flow too much.
Oh no. Let me see if I can get this.
That was fun to pop in and say hi.
See if I can get.
It's nice to see all your loyal clan here. It's a lot of familiar
Oh, thank you.
retro
Oh
fan names
boy.
there. Nice
So
to
it's 58 minutes for me for my New Year's for the Central Standard Time.
If I find that I can't
That's
sleep,
exciting.
I'll pop back.
Okay, all right. But yes, you have a good one. Thank you so much for joining us for this New Year's celebration. It really is so great. You've been so great for just hanging out with us in the channel on the channel, really offering up all of your knowledge of wonderful film. Intel and just everything. We just really love having you on the channel and
Oh,
appreciate all of the support that you've given us
that's very,
throughout
very kind of you.
2023. We really appreciate you.
That's very kind of you to say. On a funny note to leave you on. I don't know whether you can share this, but it's we do parody reviews on my channel sometimes. We're definitely going to do a parody review of this movie in 2024.
Okay, hold on one second. I need to. Cute.
So that's going to be a lot of fun to do. We'll be reviewing the film in great detail, just like we did with Danny DeVito's Napoleon.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to do. All right.
Okay, well, we'll see you in 2024.
I'll see you in the future.
Yes, you're already there, but we'll see you in 2022.
All right. Happy New
2024.
Year, chat, everyone. I hope you have a really
Happy
good
New
night.
Year.
Soon.
And thanks again for everything in 2024, 2023. We couldn't have done this without you.
And to you.
Take care. Sleep
Bye.
tight. All right, guys. So we still got a little bit more to go. We got 56 minutes until Central Standard Time. I know that some of you have just celebrated New Year's and are ready to go to bed. And and for those of you who are going to stay up with me, I appreciate it. And let's see. If I can go down these thing. Before I go any further, I just wanted to, my goodness, thank you. Joseph Begay gifted 20 Retro Nerd Girl memberships. Absolutely incredible. And I always love to read off the names of all the people who have. So I'm going to look at my auxiliary computer over here and see who got memberships. All right, so we got memberships from Damajanai. We've got Mike Hale became a member. Vargo Soft got a membership. Deku got a membership. Gravy Fish got a. The names are so cool. Got a membership. Charlie Gardner did. Olivia Williams, David Miller, Jeffrey Quest, Clobberin Times got a membership. Oh my goodness, I love his channel. Let's see. If you guys haven't been subscribed to Clobberin Times, my goodness, he's got a wonderful channel. and there's a lot of deep dives on a lot of the nerdy things like Star Trek and UFO, and he's also a big comic book lover. So check out his channel. We've got TomTom34B, Philip Chandler, Nick Knight 74, Bone, Rob Switzer, Switzer, Geek Legion of Doom, Fletcher Williams. Let's see who else. Yes, that's who. All who got. Wonderful. This is so incredible. Thank you again, Joseph Bigay, for just really doing that super nice thing for everybody, getting them memberships. And it's really wonderful for the channel. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can get a nice thank you for you. Maybe one we haven't played yet. Nice. Thank you so much, Joseph. I really appreciate everything that you do for us. And Sean Ennis says, to the future, Retro Nerd Girl. This is Sean speaking to you from the future. For everyone, that is how you do it. Lance, yes. I'm giving you a line reading. Oh, LOL. I'm an obnoxious director. And let's see what else is going on. And Joseph says, and a very good new year to Retro Nerd Girl and Guy. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see. Moonbeam says, Happy New Year. Good night and get some rest, Lance. I'm gonna do dishes, be back in a half hour. I saw Andromeda Strain 1971 in 1996. Mom read the book before I saw it with Dad. Oh, that is so sweet. Really great one. And William Blake Hall says midnight is when the Joseph Bigay memberships drop. Yes, I know, right? Thank you so much again, Joseph. That was just a wonderful surprise. And Gary says it's 5 a.m. in the UK right now. Wow. Wow. I think it's sleep all day. Sleep all day for New Year's Day. And Ruby Rage says, Happy New Year and cheers. And oh, Happy New Year to you as well. Definitely wonderful. And Krabby Patty says again, I've said Happy New Year about 6 times now. Yes, it's wonderful. And Ruby Rage says, thanks, Retro Nerd Girl. Always my pleasure. So great that you were able to check everything out this for this live stream. It's so great to make your acquaintance. And Joseph Gay says, Happy New Year to all the retros out there. Oh, awesome. So great. Thank you so much for being here and just everything. 2024 is going to be awesome, guys. And Ruby Rage says, safe, happy New Year to all. Yes. And Moonbeam says, life of a YouTuber, always making vids. Oh yeah, it's really hard because I gotta make some vids tomorrow. I don't know. I'm so behind. I was supposed to make a video yesterday and one this morning, and yeah, well, we'll catch up eventually. And Sean Ennis, thank you. $5 super chat. Thank you. Starting off the new year on a good start. Thank you so much, John. That is really sweet of you. Is everybody who's donated tonight, just really appreciate all those wonderful donations, and thank you so much. That really helps the channel. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, I've got one for you, Sean Ennis. Oh man, and the apologetic geek says, "Hey, aren't you just hopping on to say Happy New Year? Absolutely appreciate that. Thank you so much. You had such a you had a lot of streams today. You got, I think, two streams today, or at least one a video and a stream. The earlier stream was really the one on westerns was so good. I was like, I had my notebook ready and wrote down all of the titles that you were mentioning. So, guys, if you haven't by chance subscribed to the Unapologetic Geek, you need to check out his channel. It's really great. Lots of great conversations about movies happening over there. And the Unapologetic Geek is one of the nicest people on YouTube. So do check him out. And William Blake calls his retro. As an Easterner, I'm going to call it a night. All the best to you. Oh, thank you so much, though, for hanging out as late as you did tonight. And no, even for myself, I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm going to make it through to midnight because I usually try to go to bed earlier than this. But for New Year's, I made a special adjustment to stay up a little bit later. I had a late coffee, and that kept me up, so I can understand. You got to head off to bed, but have a wonderful 2027. Thank you so much for all of the many, many years of conversation through comments and chat. Just being so awesome. Just love, everything that you've been offering up to as a friend to me and the channel. So thank you, William Blake Hall. You're an incredible man, and I appreciate you incredibly, and all the best to you in 2024. Absolutely. Happy New Year. uh, and Krabby Patty says, I love the thing. Yes, the thing. And Darth Playo says, the spoof of Napoleon was was more accurate than Ridley Scott. Wasn't that spoof on Lance's channel really delightful? I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was silly and fun. And I can't wait till they do more things like that. And Keith he says, "Happy New Year! Shotguns going off all over over here." Oh no! Well, a duck, a duck. Man, wow, shotguns. It's a little bit much, but yeah. I, hopefully, they'll put the shotguns away and and do something a little bit more safer. And Joseph Begay says, good night, all heading out. So good to have you here today, Joseph Begay. And definitely Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And Krabby Patty says, nighty night. And night night, actually. And Mikey Lito says, I'll check on you between movies. Okay. That sounds reasonable. And Gary Vanderstand says, bedtime for me. Loved my visit. More to come this year. Oh, absolutely. Am looking forward to see you check out more stuff on the channel. I do appreciate everything you had to offer today as far as like the comments and stuff. So this is definitely great to see you here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me for this New Year's celebration. And Botanical Brother says, Bon Année. Thank you, which I believe is Happy New Year. And Kitala says, thanks for the gift, Retro. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. And Luminara is here. Really great to see you. Happy New Year. So good to see you. Hope you're enjoying yourself this in the celebrations and everything. It's just so wonderful to ring in the new year with all of you guys. It's really great. And Ruby Rage says, good night to all. Hope 2024 best year ever. Oh yes, I hope so too. I hope so too. I hope it's the best year for all of you. And Keith E says, still here guarding the wall. Oh, thank you. Thanks for hanging there with me, Keith E. And I've got 45 minutes left to my own New Year's, and that's going to be exciting. I can't wait. It seems to go by so fast after 10 minutes. It just seems like the time just goes by so fast. And Mikey Lito says, I was surprised and happy to see you on live. My nephew and his wife went to bed at 10 p.m. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I would probably be in bed as well at 10 p.m. because I'm just kind of not used to staying up this late. I've been trying to get up earlier. And Krabby Patty says, I'm 6 hours in the future. Hit me up if you want 6 hour head start. Okay. And Sean Ennis says, love Diggs. This is perfect. Thanks, RNG. Oh, this is really yeah, this is really special for me too. So thank you. Um and and they've got the dog emojis. Uh, and the unapologetic geek says, "Thank you, RNG. You're the sweetest." Oh, my pleasure. You're it's so true. You've got a wonderful channel, and you're a really nice guy. And John Anna says, "My phone is just mocking me in 2024." And Joseph K says, "I'll always watch the unapologetic geek videos. A great reviewer of videos. Thank you, Tug, for all your great content." Yes, he's got some really incredible stuff on his channel, and I love, uh, you know, seeing what he's got going on, and and the live shows are really just great conversations that are being had, and Keith he says, "Thanks, Doug. You're still the best." Or Tug series is touchy. Well, maybe I think Siri is being touchy. Yeah. um, and let's see. Not sure if that's a private note. And Darth Vader says, "Yes, Kermit in a French martial uniform is is a tell." Yes, it was great. It was great. I enjoyed his commentary or like mockumentary kind of fake documentary. Mikey Lito says, "Everybody on Long Island thinks that they are the brothers, famous professional firework artists." Ah, yeah. Well, I hope people are at least being somewhat safe because I already had some the ambulance zoom around, so I think somebody was setting off firecrackers and got hurt. Dan says, "Oh." Says at work, so I can't really comment much, but I'll be on for the duration. Oh, great, Dan! Thank you. Okay. Oh, look who's here! Terry Talks Movies. Oh yeah, see. Oh my God. Earlier today, while Terry Talks Movies was having his New Year's celebration, I was on his stream, and oh my goodness, what a great stream! You guys got to go over to his channel and see the stream, and also the great conversation he was having was great. If you haven't subscribed to Terry Talks Movies, I think it is important. He talks about so many awesome retro movies. It's great. Um, and Mikey Lito says, just got a 2-minute warning. If you're asleep when the first movie is over, have a wonderful 2022. Ciao for now. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So hopefully, hopefully I'll still be on. I'm not sure if I will, but we'll see about that. And Keith A says, watching New Year's Eve in Nashville, Tennessee. They're in Central Time, so they'll be hit midnight when you do. Also, oh yes, that's true. Yes, that's true. And Terry Talks Movie says it's been 2024 for almost 16 hours here. Yeah, wow, that is wild. That is wild. Yeah, that is incredible. The as long as I live, it always behooves me that uh, that it takes that long for us to get to the next day. It's already like some other time zone already. It just behooves me. It just behooves me. I'll never get used to it. Sean Ennis says, "That's right. In the future, your smartphones turn against you. I've moved to my desktop now. You're uh, well, yes. That happens. That happens. The the smartphones can go out after a while. I'm actually just charging my phone. Oh, good. And Krabby Patty says, I've been thinking whether I should make a pizza or smash burger to start the year. Ooh, that sounds cool. Pizza sounds good. And Puff Comics 83 is here. Oh, wow. So good to see you. Happy New Year, RNG and everyone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like it seems like we're two ships running passing in the night. You're like when you're doing a stream, I'm doing a stream. We never get to um to hang out at each other's streams. But hopefully in 2024 something incredible will happen. Yes, so good to see you, Puff Comics 83. It's just wonderful. Just wonderful. And yeah, we got 38 minutes left. This is amazing. The time is just winding down so fast. I better get my actual champagne ready. Darkwing Duck is here. How are you, Darkwing Duck? Says, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you as well. Cheers. Yeah, I should get my actual champagne ready for the countdown. Let's see if I can do it. Terry Duck's movie says says you'll like 2024. We have teleportation, flying cars, and we all live like the Jetsons. Wasn't that the dream of the 60s, right? We were gonna live like the Jetsons, and be flying cars by 1980. By the year 2000, we'd be like in outer space, flying to um, different planets, and we just didn't get there yet. I wonder what's the holdup. Wonder what's the holdup. And Darkwing says, "I'm from the future. Skynet is real." Oh wow, wow. Uh, that much I don't doubt. Skynet. So yeah, let's get the real champagne prepped and ready um, uh, for our New Year's Eve. I didn't want to start having champagne too early because that would be really weird. But here it is, the real champagne. And for those who didn't catch it, I made a mock champagne uh, with Zevia, um, ginger ale, and a few drops of cinnamon and water drops for flavor. So that was my fake mocktail, and it was really tasty and bubbly. And now we're doing the real thing now that we're close to the time period. And Sean Ennis says, uh, uh, Terry is selling 24 like a champ. Are you watching, Lance? Come on. You know you've got to be tired, staying up way too late for us. Oh, that's really sweet. And the Daily Dan vlog is here. Hello. It says Happy New Year, sweetheart. Aw, thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, so before all this, we were talking about movies that we saw or television shows that we saw last year that we really liked, and it could have been old movies or new movies. And I was going through a lot of them. Let me see. There was a few other ones. I I mentioned that I really loved my viewing of Silent Running. That was so good. That was so good. And let's see, there was also now the black hole I've had seen before, like many years before, but it had been so long, it was almost like seeing it for the first time. So it's kind of nice to revisit the black hole. But Outland, oh, Outland 1981. What an awesome film. Just loved it. Felt like it was in the Aliens universe. And yeah, just it was like Aliens and Blade Runner together. It was just really great. One of the highlights of 2023 for sure was seeing that for the first time. And oh, and Terry Talks Movie says it's 4:30 p.m. here approximately. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. And Botanical Brothers says technology for us to live in a Jetson type society has been available for decades and has been suppressed to perpetuate the dependency on fossil fuels. Very interesting. And Luminara says that I really enjoyed Special Ops Lioness. It was so good. Oh, what was that a TV show? I want to. Ooh, sounds really cool. Lioness. Um, let me look. I like discovering new things. Special. Ooh, thriller series. Oh, okay. I'm writing it down. Special Ops. Uh, Lioness. And it was Paramount Plus, right? I think it's on Paramount Plus. Um, Interesting. Okay, yes, I wrote that on my list because that looks like it will be a lot of fun to watch. With Zoe Zandela, Zoe Zoe what is her last name? Zaldana. Yeah, sorry, Zoe Zandala. Uh, Sounds strange coming out of my mouth for some reason. Krabby Patty says, in 34 minutes, Zuckerberg reveals he's a lizard. You guys and your conspiracy theories are. Oh my goodness. Okay. And Sean says, um, um, to bring you up, I was giving Lance grief for not being excited, speaking to us from the future. I think he's 6 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. Yes, I think it's pretty late where he is. At I think he's like at 5 a.m. or something like that. So yeah, okay, Luminara says it's a TV show on Paramount Plus. Oh yes, it looks really good. It looks really good. I can't wait to try it. Yes, Shadow agrees. Looks pretty good. It's on Matt. You think it's also on? I saw that it was on Paramount. So, uh, and Zakarat 315 is here. Wow. How are you, Zakarat? Says, howdy, happy new year all. Great to see you. Happy New Year. It's so good to see you. Shannon says, awesome. Good to know that is an exciting future. Yeah, that is a really exciting future, Krabby Patty. And Jenna says, Outland was basically terror in a Texas town in space. Oh, wow. I've never heard of terror in Texas town. Um, Yeah, that was a great movie. I really enjoyed Outland. I didn't expect to. I really didn't expect to. I thought it was going to be too scary for me, and it wasn't. So that was kind of a good thing. Trying to think of any other new movies that I saw, and um, I've been doing a series for members which is basically about me watching some things for the first time. And I think every single movie that I watched this year for the first time was kind of like a hit, a home run. We talked about When Worlds Collide, but there was also The Green Slime, which was amazing. I loved it. 1968, it was great. Then This Island Earth, 1955. Ooh, I was definitely in for a nice treat with that one. I had no idea that movie even existed. So that was great. And Time Masters, 1982, a nice animated film from Renee Laloux was definitely a nice treat for me. I love those types of weird animated movies. It was so good. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And Terry Talks movie says Outland was more of a high noon in space. Okay. Which actually I have to write that down. High noon. I've got to get into my Western phase. I need to get into my Western phase because there's lots of Westerns out there that I'd love to look at. But yes, Outland. I felt like it had. I I'm just, if I could compare it to anything, I really would feel like it's, I don't know, for some reason, Aliens comes to mind. Just feels, like it's part of that world, like Aliens, Blade Runner kind of world. And look, Koji is here. It says, "Happy New Year, Racha." Happy New Year to you as well, Koji. Hope you're doing fantastic. You're having a great day and looking forward to 2024. And Terry Tuggs in the movie says, "Terror in a Texas town had a gunfight between a gunfighter and Sterling Hayden with a whaling harpoon." Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That sounds really interesting. I'm actually really curious. And Krabby Patty says, "Yes, I would tell you who wins, but Dune 2 just released. So I'm watching that instead." Oh, so tease me with Dune 2. You know that I love Dune, so I really am looking forward to Dune 2 in 2024. That is definitely on my list of things I really want to see in 2022. Unfortunately, I'll have to wait until it comes out on, I would suppose, Max. Uh, but yeah, I think that's about it. There may be some other movies and TV shows that I maybe have seen, but there is one that I'm holding close to my chest right now because I want to surprise you guys, the members, with a video on that particular one. But yeah, I am looking in. If I could talk about resolutions, right? Resolutions for 2024, I would love I would love to see more movies that are on my list of movies to see. Like, try to like fit it in my schedule and make it work so that way I can see more movies, because there are a lot of movies I feel I just found out about that I'm like, I need to see this movie and I need to see this movie. I need to say, there's a lot of them. But yeah, I want to see all those movies and I definitely want to talk about them too, because it takes a long time for me to make my scripted videos, but I want to do more things off the cuff, like, hey, here's my thoughts on this movie I just saw, and just talk to you guys about stuff, instead of like preparing like a big, production out of it. But I do like one day want to deep dive, go and do a deep dive on some of these stories as well, because I do like um, uh, getting getting more detailed about a lot of the things I see. Shannon, it says, "By the way, RNG, I hope the Fifth Element stream was fun. I'm sorry I missed it." Well, you did not miss it, Sean Ennis. I'm doing it tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. I'm not sure what it is for your time, but I was actually sick yesterday, so I know my first sick day, and so I had to cancel it, and it's now going to be on tomorrow. I hope you can make it if you, and I can understand if you can't because not everybody has tomorrow off. So if not, maybe you can catch the replay. Uh, Paulo Caesar is here. Hello, Paulo says, Happy New Year, 2024. Wonderful. Yes, Happy New Year to you as well. And Jerry Talks Movie says, so many movies, so short a lifespan, right? Absolutely. Like, there's just not enough time. And sometimes I can fit like 3 or 4 movies in a day, but then when you see too many movies, you you lose context of what they were because they all kind of blend into one movie. So yeah, I think I like to watch at least one movie and let it sit with me, um, and kind of like absorb it really and truly, and then want to talk about it instead of just doing like 5 movies all at once and then, uh, you know, somehow trying to remember them later on. It's really tough, but, um, and there's it's really interesting how you can watch a movie and there's just some that really stand out to you, like core, um, the Forbin Project, the Forbin that really stood out to me. I was like, "What is this, Colossus movie that everybody keeps on telling me I need to watch?" And it's like it actually turned out to be something incredible. I was blown away by it, and, When Worlds Collide, just incredible. And, the Green Slime, which sounds like a silly title. It sounds like a really, really silly title, but it was so good in its way, and it did have those corny qualities to it, but it was great. So I'm looking forward to more of that, more of discovering movies that I just have never tried watching before, and seeing if those movies are going to be part of my favorite movies. So yeah, we're really close. We're down to 22 minutes. Anybody else has any resolutions for next year? Because I think watching more movies would be really good for me as far as learning more about films and like for my film education, which I'm always trying to improve and learn more about films. I really want to, uh, get more acquainted with. There are a lot of low budget films that I really love and um, that haven't gotten a lot of play. So I really want to shed some light on some of my favorite low budget movies. And they're kind of older movies done in like the 80s. Some of them in the 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 early aughts too that were really good. Unicorns offering says diet, art, bookkeeping. I need to do those. Oh, that sounds really good. Oh my god, I want to get back into my art again. Oh, I miss being an artist. I miss it so much. I really do. I miss that so much. And life, it gets to be so busy. So yeah, art, diet. I think that's a good one. Diet, right? Um, and bookkeeping. Never seem to ever get that. You've got some really good ones, Unicorn, that you're gonna be working on for 2024. That's a great one. Yeah, diet's always very important, and I've got to watch it because I think I'm super super allergic to a lot of foods, and so
I've been I made the mistake of having something with wrong chemical, and they got me it got me really sick. So I have to be very careful with my diet. So these things they happen as you get older. And Shannon, it says three films that were really a pleasant surprise. Um, that were suggested by a cinephile friend, uh, more than me, were Quartermass and the Pit. Yes, yes, Quartermass and the Pit. Yes, 1967. Yeah, which I did a review on. It surprised me. That movie surprised me how good it was. Um, and what a movie! What a movie! What a movie! Point Blank, 1967, crime film. Oh, really? Okay, let me write that down. Point Blank. I never heard of that. Point Blank, 67, crime film. And let's see. And there's more. Well, okay. Well, I'll wait to see more from you. Simply Steve 68 is here. Hey Steve, how are you? Both you and Clavi are doing the same thing with the countdown RNG. Oh my God. Okay. If you can go over to Clavi and tell him I said hello. Tell Clavi that that Joseph Begay or someone I'm not sure if he knows who Joseph Begay is, but he's got a gifted membership to my channel now. Isn't that amazing? So let him know that he's really. I love Clavi. Give him a big hug for me. Send him a big hug for me. And Krabby Patty says, I don't like New Year's resolutions. If you want to do something, just start and do it. Don't wait. Oh yes, Krabby Patty. Absolutely. But you know what? It's kind of cool. I like talking about it. I like kind of commiserating about it. But yeah, I do start. I don't wait until the first of the year to start whatever I'm gonna do. But it's a nice way to kind of like I use it as sort of like, okay, am I on track? Do I, and do I need to reset? And it's a great way to reset sometimes. So I hear you. I hear you. Unicorn Rampant says just trying to eat in a balanced way, trying to make art instead of just thinking about it all the time. And I need to do a lot of business paperwork to make sure the future is okay. Oh, that is so awesome. That is perfect. That is perfect. Yeah. And yeah, eating in a balanced way is very difficult. It is, I like to, if I just left it to my desires, I'd have cook cupcakes all day. But and I haven't had a cupcake in a long time, so that tells you that I am trying to stick to it, trying to stick to the right stuff. And Sean Ennis says Mel Gibson did a really bad remake of Point Blank a while back. Watching the original made so much more sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even know that he did that. Oh, so yeah, I had no clue. Had no clue. And Keith E says the Nashville TV channel here is playing Freebird. Oh, what's that? What's Freebird? Is that a movie? Never heard of Freebird. Tell me, tell me, tell me. I've got like 10 recommendations for TV and movies. You guys are fantastic. You guys are fantastic. And I've got 16 minutes before the countdown begins for the show. For me actually, and then I think a little bit afterwards I'm gonna conclude the show, but I'm also gonna I have a video prepared that is for my closing, so I hope that you guys will be able to watch that. It's really kind of nice. I put it together for you. And Keith E says the country song. It means we're getting ready for the end. Oh, really? Wow. I had no idea. And Sean Ennis says Freebird is an obnoxiously long and overplayed song. Wow. Why are they doing this? Sean says torture for me. Oh my goodness. Well, somebody is probably not feeling so good today, and they're displaying that. Wow, that's wild. Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, with diet and it's just making sure I look at labels and make sure that I'm not eating something that's it's going to be uh, that I'm allergic to, and try to deal with these allergies I have so much of. I always have like allergies almost all year round. Everything I'm allergic to, so I want to get that under control. And yeah, as far as like, I guess my life is about like movies, movies, movies. I'm like, I always think about movies or things in terms of movies. Uh, And Ace Moonshot is here. Happy New Year! Oh, great to see you, Ace Moonshot. Wow, wow, wow. And Happy New Year. And Keith says, being a damn Yankee down here, I agree with Sean. And Sean Ennis says to Keith that you're a hero. Don't let anyone tell you different. Yeah, I haven't never heard that song, so maybe I'm spared somehow. But yeah, as far as yeah, I would love to get some projects going, especially the movies that I wanted to do. I really um, feel like I've been neglecting them. But again, there's just but so much time in the day to do everything. But I really want to get back to doing the sci-fi story that I want to do, and also there's another kind of other project that I want to do, and hopefully the time will open up a little bit for me in 2024. I really believe that staying positive is the key to getting things done. And Shannon, it says, I run when I hear the first few bars of that song. Oh no. And Keith, he says, click the pen, write those movies down. Well, I don't I don't have a clicky pen. Sorry about that. And Krabby Patty says, I just checked. You don't buy those Sony headphones in the future. Oh, thank you. I can save some money. Thank you, Krabby Patty. You're doing the most to go into the future and checking to see things out for me. I really appreciate that. And Shannon says it's like Donald Sutherland screaming in the alien. Screaming in the alien way in Body Snatchers. Oh, and this is what my song again? This is a Freebird. Oh my goodness, you guys really just like that song. Oh my goodness, we're coming close to the countdowns, and 11 minutes, and it is going to be wild. It's going to be wild, uh, and yeah, I'm trying to think anything else that I want to do in 2020. 24. Oh, I'd like to work with more people definitely on YouTube. That would be fun to do more collabs and stuff and be on other people's channels. And they can and have people on my channel. That'd be really wonderful just to to do that. And I feel like we have like a really amazing community of people that kind of flow between the channels. So it's really nice. I do love this community. And Sean Ennis says, "LOL, I kid, but I'm really not a fan." Yes, and Keith E says that the song is still not ended. I'm more. Guys. Oh my goodness. So yes, and we're getting close to the 10-minute countdown. Um, while I'm here, I might as well talk about what's coming up. What's happening in 2023? Well, let's see if I can find out for you. Um, if you I'm sorry, and if you're on Patreon, this Sunday I did not post anything, but there will be a post on next Sunday. It's naturally insane. And this Monday I wanted to post something for members, and I'm not sure if I will be able to. Um, so I will try to, but if not next Monday for sure, there'll be brand new content for you guys. Um, so if everybody hasn't been aware of this, on tomorrow I'll be doing the watch party for the Fifth Element. It'll be 4 p.m. Central time. So I'm not sure what time it will be for you, but it will be tomorrow that I do the watch party for the Fifth Element. Then I will be doing a review of Leave the World Behind, which I've been hearing great things about. So I will be watching that movie and giving you my assessment of everything on Wednesday morning for my modern takes. Then on Friday, we are just gonna do the part 2 to the Paramount Pictures special that I was doing last week. Might as well finish it up. And there's about, I would say, 60 more titles that I wanted to talk about from Paramount Pictures. And there may be a few of them that I have not seen. Maybe you guys have seen, and you can tell me if they're any good. And so I thought that was actually kind of a fun stream that we were having at that last week, and it would be best to finish it. And then next Saturday, we're going to be watching Blade Runner. That's right. Take out your copies of Blade Runner because we're watching it next Saturday. I hope you'll be able to join us if you are free. And wow, 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 the time is just counting down super, super fast. It seems like time is speeding up a little extra. And everybody says, top 10 movies of the year countdown. You get 1 minute per movie. Oh, I don't have a top 10 because I don't think I've seen 10 new movies this year. Unfortunately, sorry. I need to bone up on my modern movies. But one day I will. Simply Steve 68 says, Leonard Skinner, Freebird song. Oh, that's who sings it. Okay. Um, uh, and Keith E says Patreon was last year. Don't worry about it. Oh, thank you. And Keith E says the song just ended. They're just asking for an encore. I'm going to throw a hammer to the television. And Unicorn says multipass. Yes, multipass. Tomorrow. I can't wait. I love that movie so much, and can't wait to watch it with you guys. It's going to be fun. Starting off the New Year's right, in my opinion. And Shannon says, which version of Blade Runner? Oh, yikes. I don't know. That's a good question. Um, that's a good question. Let's see. You put me on the spot, but these are the important questions. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right, I don't know. Oh, this is the 1 hour and 57-minute one. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, this is the 1 hour and 57-minute one. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. It is That's all I can reveal. Sorry about that. That is all that I can reveal. There is a movie that I want to see this year that stars Rutger Hauer. And I may have to do some searching for it, but it is like he plays like a, I don't want to say he plays like a pirate or something like that. He's like a not naughty guy. Let's see, Rutger Hauer. And Jennifer Jason Leigh is in it. You guys have probably already written down what it is. Let's see if you guys have it yet. Let's see. Jennifer. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, Flesh and Blood. Have you guys seen that movie? Flesh and Blood with Rutger Hauer. Directed by Paul Verhoeven. Oh my God. Yes, I need to see this movie immediately. I have not seen it. Let's write it down. Flesh and Blood. Paul Verhoeven. And let's see. Oh, 3 minutes, guys. Oh, it's closing in really fast. And here I am looking at a new movie to watch for 2024. All right. Yes. So let's see what you guys are saying. And Shannon says there are like 4 official versions. Oh no. And Krabby Patty says, so Retro Nerd Girl doesn't have the cassette tape version. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh well, actually I do. Actually I do, but I don't have anything to play it on. And he says, better put it on the thumbnail asking for a friend. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, put Blade Runner time on thumbnail, or well, I'll put it in the title, something to that. Hopefully, I'll remember what I just wrote, because sometimes when you write something and you're like, "Oh no, it's 2 minutes." Okay, Shannon says they put out an excellent anniversary box set with everything and more a few years ago, and included the storyboards and had like 2 hours of fantastic bonus content. Ooh, oh my gosh, I hope I want that. Shannon says, "Oh, I know you see a lot of Jennifer in that movie. It's actually pretty good film. Okay, I want to see it." And Keith E says, "It seems strange being in the same year as Lance, but you're you're not here." I'm gonna be there soon. Oh no, there's a minute left, guys. A minute and so left. So the countdown is beginning for me. And Moonbeam says, "All right, the dishes are drying. Oh, cool! Yay! You can share the New Year's with me." And Sean Ennis says, "Yeah, Flesh and Blood. See Rutger Hauer and Soldier of Orange too. He's also a Verhoeven movie about World War II. Oh wow, 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 wow. Really cool, really cool. Nice, nice, nice. You guys give me so much juicy information. Thank you for that. Oh my God, we're almost here, guys. Ah! I get so excited about these things. So when it hits, oh wow, 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 wow. Just got like a huge amount of. I'll have to answer those questions in a few moments. But here, we're about to play the New Year's one, and oh wow, it's happening fast, guys. Take a little pre-sip. Woo, 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 woo. It's about to happen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, everybody! Woo! Oh man, Happy New Year, everybody. Mwah! So great. What a great time we had today. This is really great. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the comments. You guys like gave me so many comments just before New Year's. We're finally here, guys. It's 2024 in Central Standard Time. I know that Mountain Standard Time has to catch up to us, and so does Pacific. And I got some fireworks happening. That's that's also awesome. Super, super happy about this. All right, and so let's see really quickly. We had a whole bunch of comments come in just before the countdown, and Ketal Lala says that is mentioning 1985 Flesh and Blood. Yes, and Moonbeam says I have seen Flesh and Blood, and there's some nudity rated R. Yes, there may be. It may not be quite for kids, so parents, you may not want to be have your kids in the room when you're previewing that one. And Dan Candy says, yes, it's pretty good. Okay. And Kitan Lal says there's 7 versions of Blade Runner. Wow. Oh man. And Moonbeam says Flesh and Blood 1985. I saw it much later. Rutger Hauer plays Soldier Martin. Okay. And Kate says dropping a big boot at midnight. Yes. And oh, look who's here! The weekly wrap up. Now, oh my goodness, talk about great to meet you in 2024. It says 2023. It's great to meet you then. It says Happy New Year, Retro Nerd Girl from the Eastern Time Zone. Welcome to 2024. Finally caught up to you guys. I'm here in 2024. It's so great to see you guys. If you want to watch a really great show, usually I would always catch you when you were doing like before the show started, like a sort of a pre-show, and those shows were fantastic. So go, subscribe to Weekly Wrap Up. You will be surprised at the content, and he's a great guy, wonderful live streams. I enjoyed them so much. So happy 2024, and thanks for stopping by. Cheers and all of that. I really appreciate meeting you in 2023 virtually, of course. So great. My goodness. I'm so glad that you guys are all here for this New Year celebration. Katal says, Happy New Year, Retro Nerd Girl. Happy New Year to you as well, Katal. This is great. I love it that we get the whole day to say Happy New Year to people. And sometimes I just do it all week. Why not? And Krabby Patty says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Krabby Patty. And Terry Talks Movie says, Happy New Year, RNG and all. Welcome to the future. Yes, we finally made it. It took a little while, but we were finally there. And Dark One says, glad you can make it. Yes. And Dan Candy says, Happy New Year's, and Happy New Year's to you as well, Dan Candy. It's just great. And the Tentacle Brother, Happy New Year's to all, and to all a good night. Well, have a good night as well. Happy New Year. Wishing you a wonderful 2024. Definitely. And Darkwing says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year as well. Oh, Super Bro Corey sliding in saying Happy New Year to Retro. Oh, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. You're amazing. So great. And we've done some collaborations, during the year, but hopefully in 2024 we can do way more cool stuff together. And you're just awesome. You and your brother are just amazing people, and really love you guys so much. Love you guys so much. Great and wonderful friends, wonderful friends, wonderful friends. So thank you for your friendship. And Ketalal says, I've been in 2024 for 13 hours now. Oh, great. Great. I'm finally catching up to you guys. We're marching closer to the future. And Moonbeam says, Happy New Year. And we've got a lot of fireworks. Thank you so much, Moonbeam. Happy New Year to you as well. Lance Chafin just slides in and says, Happy New Year. Happy 2024, guys. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope your 2024 is wonderful. And Korgoth Killings says Happy New Year. Great to see you, Korgoth, and definitely Happy New Year to you as well. And let's see. And Shannon says about Blade Runner. You mean I've missed a few? There's the U.S. theatrical, the fake director's cut, the work print, the official director's cut, maybe a few other foreign release cuts, and that DVD set that has like 45 minutes of deleted scenes. And oh, the guys are really laying it out. 7 different versions of Blade Runner exist as a result of controversial challenges requested by studio executives. Interesting. I did not know this. I'll have to do some research on all this. And Keith E says, I gotta go, Retro. You are the last. So you are so the last year is it's unbelievable. I'm not sure if Siri got that right, but I think you were saying last year was unbelievable and gotta go. Well, happy New Year to you, Keith E. Thank you for hanging in there with me for this stream. I really appreciate you so much. You're so amazing. You're such an amazing guy, such a great friend, and take care. Hope to see you real soon. All right, take it easy. And Tim's Talk is here. Oh my goodness. Hello. It's been a happy new year. It's been since last year. Awesome. So good to see you and happy new year. Hope everything is going well for you and 2024 is going to be amazing. So hope you get all your wildest dreams in 2024. And Moonbeam 87 says 116 minutes to my vid. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there you go. And Terry Talks Movie says, gotta go, everyone. Have an extraordinary 2024. Everyone, stay optimistic and look to the future. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That is exactly what we need to look towards the future positively and is do everything we can to just do as many extraordinary things as possible. And I'm gonna hope that I can get all of those wonderful things that I plan to done. So yes. And Tim Stock says, I'm stream sniping. Oh, yes, no problem. You're always welcome here. And Krabby Patty says, good night, night. Oh, night, night to you as well, Krabby Patty. Thanks for your contributions tonight. And also just wishing you a wonderful 2024. And Moonbeam says, Happy 2024 to the East Coast and Central time zones. Well, thank you so much. And you as well. And Moonbeam says, And blows me a kiss. Thank you to Retro in our new year. Oh, thank you. Oh, right there. Oh, thanks. And the weekly wrap up and gives me as got champagne and celebratory woohoos. And Keith A says good night. I'm officially gone. And Siri says good day. Good night to good night. Hello, upside down, inside out. She's just flipping out. Oh boy, poor Siri. I wish Siri a wonderful 2024 as well, because she's been doing her very best, and hopefully she'll get even better in 2024. Let's hope. And I'm gonna add that. I do have a special outro for everyone, but it'll be a little bit different than our regular one. And Shannon says Ridley Scott printed everything, which was one of the things that drove up the cost. The studios freaked out, and executives at a certain point were on the set looking over his shoulder. Oh wow! Yes, Blade Runner. Shannon says the editors had a wealth of shots to cut without making tonal changes to the movie. Interesting. And 111, probably 106 when you get this comment. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I think this is the end. I know. We had a wonderful time. It was 3 hours of so much fun. Just had a blast. And, I do thank every single person who was a part of this amazing stream. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, so I'm so thrilled that I finally did a Happy New Year celebration with you guys. And what else can I say? I wish you all the best for 2024. So without further ado, I bid you adieu. And oh yeah, have a video for you. But try not to cry. But this one made me cry as I was making it. I don't know why. It just does that to me. I guess it's the song. But Happy New Year.